Welcome in, everyone. It is your boy, Steak and Jake. We out here staking and jaking. There's a dock. You might have seen a tail whip there if you were paying attention to the corner. He'll be in and out. He's a little zoomed up right now because I'm checking on him after 3 days, and he does know what to do with being. Well, he's not alone. I would not have left him entirely alone for 3 days, but he did have 2 dogs he doesn't like, and my dad as an actual caretaker. So I don't think he's very impressed by the company. No offense to my dad. Most of them would keep the dogs. Welcome in, B. First of the day. Hope you are well. I forgot to do the, I forgot to make a VIP reward. I forgot to make nicer rewards. I'll have to work on that. Oh, I hope you're doing well, though. Big stretch. Okay. So it was a long weekend. You know, it was so weird. It was 3 days without streaming when it should have only been 2 days. Don't know what happened there. But if you look at the VODs, I haven't streamed for the last 3 days. How curious. Anyways. Yeah, we're magicking today. It's gonna be fun. Gonna do it with Kiwi. And yeah, then I'm probably gonna take Tuesday, Wednesday off like normal. And we'll be back Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And it's gonna be good vibes, I hope. But you just want to do non-lethal damage in PG3. I see. That sounds pretty good. Are you gonna save people with that, or are you gonna like drag their unconscious bodies into weird situations? That sounds pretty funny. Let's go see how Kiwi is looking. What's our status? We should probably also boot up Steam. That would be smart. Someone's playing Tabletop Simulator. It's a Kiwi. I can pull that up. You're saving the poor drow they accidentally. I forgot about that. You restarted the whole darn game because of a drow you killed. How kind of you. What a kind soul B is. Definitely not a gremlin. Certainly not. Oop, y'all hear that? That's the classic blood splatter of the Berserk Games intro. That means it's just about time to start here. Wait, let's go see. Is Kiwi currently talking, or is she still preparing to be online? Mute the tab so you don't get some weird crossovers. And she is chat-a-lacking. Okay, perfect. Stake to the face, interesting. I like that. I like that noise. Of all the days to miss magic, I wonder why that's being set. Let me check in here. Boop. I feel like, are they about to, should I knock on their door? I feel like I'm gonna knock on their door. Oh no, she knocked on mine. She beat me to it. Okay, accept.
Pick up the phone.
Hello. What can I do for you today? Welcome to Steak and Shake.
Can I get
Yeah?
Can I get steak to the face? Bomb got him. Let's go.
Yeah, sure. That's a $15 special. You okay with that?
Yes. Okay. Apparently, no oyoyons. Apparently.
How would you like that cooked?
I wanted a lifestyle. I wanted walking around.
Okay, sounds good. I will be picking up a live cow and smacking you in the face with about 500 pounds of cow in 20 to 30 minutes. Come pick it up in 20 to 30 minutes.
Wait. Average weight.
I honestly think I'm lowballing it. I think I picked up like a teenager by saying 500 pounds.
Man, Google, you're so helpful nowadays. There, major beef cattle cows usually weigh from 800 to 1,500 pounds.
Yeah, so I'm grabbing like a teenager.
You're lowballing me here.
Well, I can't lift 800 pounds, so 500 is the best I can do. Sorry.
Wait, actually,
I wish.
listen, freedom units mean next to nothing to me. But wait, that means like 250 or so kilos, I think, right? It's half.
I think it's basically half, right? Let's see.
Which is a lot, so.
Kilo. Yeah, 45.45 kilograms 1 pound. So basically half. 500 pounds would be 226 kilograms.
Wild. That would be a lot.
We'll get there.
Hell yeah. So we might have a surprise crypt rat, but I guess we should jump into the Discord, right?
Yes, let's do it.
Hell yeah.
Fully done. I expect this good to pop up on that screen. How dare I?
I swear. I'm gonna do it.
Don't do it! Your life is too valuable.
No, I'm gonna kick Crypt Rat in the shins if he doesn't start using the schedule thread. That's what I said.
Oh, valid.
Thanks for the quietness. Added to the level of importance here.
It's true. It's a real threat. That's a real threat you just said.
Yeah, that's what I do. I threaten people.
That's the key.
Feel threatened already.
What? I seem real dark. Well, you know, sometimes you gotta. It is what it is. You gotta. Oh, I thought you were talking about the shin kicking.
No, I meant like
Shin kicking is real dark
that I'm
humor.
still trying to figure out and
Ooh.
lay out. The thing is, Chad, I could open this window.
I can make this a little
and it
bit
fucks
brighter.
Everything.
Yeah, don't do that, please. That's like a fret at this point in time.
Can brighten. It does help.
That's how bright I can do it.
You are bouncing light in a different way now.
You know, you've married me. You know I'm not that bright.
Okay, listen. Definitely not a thing I said, chat.
Huh?
Oh god, everything's terrible.
What's happening over there?
Don't worry about it. It's fine,
Rat-
chat.
Rat-shaped print is blue.
True.
Okay.
Do we want to share chat, Kiwi?
Better.
My bad.
You're good.
I should have done that.
Could also-
B is spamming my chat, telling me to tell you to do it.
Wow, B. Ah, Jesus Christ. I'm blind.
Back.
I thought you were already where you married me.
So
Ew.
She shined the brightest light in God's green earth in my face.
the power of the sun.
Okay, so we got that, and then we got this, and then we got that, and then steak is red.
True. I mean, for all Huey knows, you were talking smack before the share chat started.
What kind of experience we looking for game one?
I don't know.
Murder, death, and pain.
Oh, okay, sounds good. I'll pull out the deck for that.
No! Rex!
Wait, but I actually have a deck that fits that kind of well. that I made recently.
Well, I'm gonna give you all some big titty golf GFs. So
Fine.
I'll kill him.
Fine.
yeah, that's the deck.
Don't worry,
That's the
chat.
tweet.
I got
What
it.
is happening? Did she just walk in with a box full of plushies and
Put them on your couch? Yes.
Nice.
Need more friends.
More
Well,
fun.
sounds like a normal Monday to you, you know? Fair. Why is
Just
my
friends.
deck URL not updating? That worries me a little bit.
That is interesting.
Well, we'll hope it just loads it anyway.
You have to find a piss Kirby.
Man, if people hear us talk, I wonder what they think.
Pour over. 3 pineapple
I wear
frog.
headphones so that they can't hear people talk.
Gotcha.
You know, I'm talking about the whole casual mention of Piss Kirby and stuff like that.
One bucket of flesh.
This Kirby's a legend.
What I think, if I hear you talk, headset whale is what I think. Okay. I don't know why. I don't know why I asked. Can we hang up Piss Kirby again on the ceiling?
So Piss Kirby will be hanging from a shelf once I hit the shelf.
How are you guys doing, everyone? Losing my voice.
Doing all right. Sleepy, but all right.
I'm doing pretty good.
There you go, chat.
I am having deck loading
More
issues
friend.
again.
No.
Oh, that is a fun combo. I remember doing the same thing a while back. I think we played it once though.
Oh, you did?
I think so, because that was my full color. That was my color of that one, and I was on my do a deck of every color combination arc.
Okay.
So there's already a issue though. It didn't
Uh-oh.
load in the companion, I think, or is the companion in here?
The companion should have been like in the sideboard section of the loader, I believe.
Yeah, that's where it is in Architect, but I don't think that worked.
Ruh-roh.
Oh no, never mind. Here it is.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, we're we're doing shenanigans. Surprise.
Sounds fine.
One cup of double on a little decky box. Your area. You're almost always white. Right click on it and go to search.
Ayo.
All of the cards that you've done. There might be dupes in there. Lost track while I was doing it the other day. But it's all of your custom.
Man, I made a lot of custom cards, didn't I?
Also
Oops.
Reaper.
Nice.
There you go.
Well, thank you.
Look, you have friends.
That's a lot of friends.
That's why the buckets are still here for when co-op time.
I was gonna say
There you
we
go.
can't.
Whoa.
We can't sit down.
We're gonna get a big tub for all the friends. Or we'll just nuzzle in with them and be like, we're here now.
I might or might not spend way too much time playing Xenoblade Chronicles X currently. My hobby will probably be between that and Atelier. Rocket thrusters in our heels.
That's pretty base.
Nice.
Mad respect.
Okay, I'm gonna finish getting ready here. Yeah. Why not? Let's do that. Sure. First hand. Easy peasy.
Nice. I did want to actually ask for my creator here if this is someone y'all okay with playing against. I don't think King Makar is too strong, but I don't know if it seems too unfun, that exile removal in the command zone.
When
I
it
ju-
becomes untapped.
Mhm.
Ooh, that's pretty strong. Yeah, true.
I like the
I
inspired
mean, I've never played
mechanic,
against him.
a lot. It was only for one set, this set. Journey to... Well, might also been Born of the Gods. It was definitely within this block, and I wish they would bring it back. Man, this is like really the only inspired commander, I think. I could be wrong. I wanted to try, but as I was making this deck, I'm like, this could be rude if it's like too good. So I'm happy to play something else. I like this is the first iteration of the deck. I don't think it'd be too strong, maybe in its current iteration. I'm more concerned with being not fun if I keep exiling things from people.
I mean, I've never played against it. I can see why it might be an issue, but you do you, boo. This is the, like, before Treasure was a thing, right?
Yeah, gold
Because
token.
it's, yeah,
Which is
it's
also
theoretically
key.
speaking slightly better because you don't need to tap those.
That's correct.
Yeah,
They just have to be sacked.
which is kind of cool.
You can stream jump. This is Stakey Beam. Well, I also... I will probably try it out then, just because I haven't played it yet. I'm curious. Especially, I think in a full 4-player table, since it's only single target removal, I think it'll probably be kept in check fairly well, hopefully.
Also, chat for what it's worth, and I guess, you know, not just to chat, but also to Steak and Shake. We are almost done putting together your care package, also known as
Oh, boy.
Package of Pain.
Package of Pain. I will unbox it live on stream. I can't wait. That's a good hand, but that's also a 2-land, no ramp kind of hand, which means more.
Hello?
Hi. Need Steak to know that he gave us his address and was like, "You can send me this pool deck." And I immediately looked at Kiwi and was like, "Yes, he's going to get a package of regret."
Yeah.
Sorry, not
Package of
pain. Regret.
It's regret. You're gonna regret
Oh,
giving us your address
yeah.
to send it to you because we're just gonna, my man, I'm just gonna send you stuff.
This hand
Yes.
is also
To be fair, that's a warning to everybody whose address I have. You are absolutely subscribed to Bird Facts and Cat Gifts.
amazing. Very good.
Interesting.
This-
Can I request something to send to Steak? Definitely. Sure, go ahead.
Oh my gosh, nice.
Do you want to draw him something, Rachel?
I don't want to mulligan a third time, but oh my god, yeah, this hand is super duper awkward.
I mean, I could. Let's go. Can we help you with any sort of technical issues you're talking about, Gripcat?
I think it's fixed. I just had to find the commanders.
Okay.
Don't worry, you have something coming your way soon, Kid Nanji. Uh-oh.
Interesting.
Ooh.
My wife doesn't... Interestingly enough, you know, she shows love by gifting, but she does not do well in receiving gifts, just like me.
Gotcha. I didn't subscribe to Burp Gifts.
Joke's on y'all, my address is soon gonna change. Well, joke's on you, we know the address still. Got him! Shit.
Shit.
Wololo. Man, we gotta play some AoE on stream and fucking get destroyed, probably. That's fine. I'll just play with Iku. And I am streaming and Iku's playing.
Genius.
Yeah, easy.
Okay, this should be good.
Nice, nice.
Okay. Sorry, I'll be ready in just a sec. I forgot that I had added cards to this deck, and then I now have over 100 cards.
Oh,
So I
Oh,
forgot
yeah,
to take cards out of the deck.
I had to figure out cuts too.
I was 40% expecting you to go, I'm eating the cookie dough again.
Oh, I wish I had cookie dough.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
same.
it's,
That's in the clip show chat. The clip show is up to almost 13 minutes now, so we're almost there. You might be rusty. Interesting. I just randomly saw the final of some sort of bigger tournament the other day. Big enough that they were in like a stadium and stuff. And my Austrian representative, who always takes second, still took second. Feels bad, man.
Damn, it
Oh.
continues.
Yeah. I'm weirdly interested in AoE. That I think you said it the other day with like Monster Hunter Wilds or whatever. AoE 2 is that game for me where it's like I love it, but I can't play it. I'm just incapable.
Gotcha. What is this game? AoE?
Yeah, it. Oh god, you're so young, aren't you? Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Age of Empires 2.
Oh, that sounds vaguely familiar.
I played that one time. I tried to figure out how to make a sheep do something.
You can. You can.
That's ominous.
Sheep are used
an
as
hilarious sound.
scouts more often than not. Or at least they used to. I don't know if that's still a strat.
Sheep scouts. Huh.
I think it was
Yeah.
a neutral sheep, but I was also in the map editor and it wasn't working.
Hmm. Oh, huge update coming out soon. Interesting.
Okay, so this game is still like developed and updated. That's cool.
Yeah, they not too long they brought out the quote-unquote definite edition and stuff. Because the
That
game
explains-
itself was like trying to die slowly but surely because it is very old. But
Yeah.
it turns out the competitive scene is keeping it alive. Something fierce.
Which
This
is funny
explains why
'cause
it's showing up in my YouTube feed.
Yeah.
that's great. Age of Empires 3 is free. And Age of Empires 2 is $35.
Yeah, because that's the competitive scene there.
It must have really peaked.
For you.
Uh,
It is such a cool game with like such a deep strategy and stuff behind it, but man, I can't even click fast enough to keep up with good players, let alone click the right things fast enough.
Nice.
Like strategic things.
Alright. That does seem tough.
Yeah. And Iku is really good at it, or at least he used to. He says he's rusty now. But
Gotcha.
I should consider Bjorna for this deck.
whoa. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't think I've ever built a deck with, I don't know, can you call it 3 commanders? Probably technically speaking not.
2.5.
But kind of.
maybe?
Yeah.
I mean, you have a start. Your first hand is 10 cards strong. It's pretty well with tax on one of the cards, but it's pretty good.
True, never thought about it that way.
Especially considering when you have both your commanders at 2 CMC. That's pretty decent.
Yeah, so I had so many ideas around those guys, and one of them was I had to just do the whole deck building challenge that comes with the Lura's Companion, and sadly you have to give up some cool cards that like work with it if you do that. But eventually I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do that for the sole purpose so that cutting becomes easier.
Nice.
And here we are. There's so many cards that work with that stuff. Okay, folks. I
Okay.
think everybody has a hand.
Yes.
Yippee.
Sounds good. Who's firing the cannon?
Not
What do you mean you're getting slow in Praxis, Iku? Why is he so small?
What? Huh.
Well, it's just a little fella.
It's my milk.
So I am playing Ludovic and Silas again. This is my store deck. You're all my patrons. I'm gonna force you to buy some really crappy wares.
Force us. Oh no.
I was gonna say that's not buying then if you force us.
That's swindling.
Interesting.
Cool.
Well, so you know, Magic has 5 colors. I play 4 colors. 3 commanders. A rule about 2s and 1 goal. Big titty golf GFs for everybody. That's the idea.
Okay.
Yep. That's
Oh,
it.
I thought this
That-
was a
that's-
booby trap deck. But no, it can't be because of Lura's.
True.
Yeah,
True. You just gave me a whole nother idea with the. No,
Nice.
man, I will never find the combination of cards that I want with these guys. But yeah, Warnock is. They're both 2 CMC because they have to. But Warnock does this fun thing of when he enters or leaves the battlefield, he makes big titty golf GFs. And you guys can also choose to get some. And if you say no to big titty golf GF, she slaps you in the face. And I get as many as you get +1 because, you know, if I'm handing them out, then I gotta prioritize myself. And Bjorna really doesn't like big titty golf GFs. That's really it.
Serial murderer, sacrificer, a big titty guy.
And yes, we do have the whole. I have to have all my permanent cards in this deck are 2 mana value or less, so I can have Lurrus as a Fuen. So at any point in time, I can pay 3 as a sorcery speed to put them in my hand, and then it just becomes a normal card. That's how that works nowadays.
Interesting.
But yeah, that's it. That's what I got.
I'm rocking King Makar, the Gold Cursed. This is a creature, 4 mana 2/3 with no keywords. But whenever to become untapped, I can exile a creature, and if I do, put a colorless artifact token in gold onto the field. It's a lot like treasures, but does not have to tap to get the mana. So if you tap down like all artifacts somehow, I can still get my treasure bonus. And yeah, we're gonna see how it goes. I haven't really played with any guy like this before. I don't know how well this deck will perform, but I'm hopeful, and we'll see if I can take out some problem players while ramping.
This is inspired by that myth, right? Where anything he
Yes.
touches becomes gold.
King Midas.
I just realized that man's pants are gold.
He
that must be uncomfortable.
He touched his clothes as he put them on. Yeah, it's tough.
That must be very uncomfortable.
So I'm running off of like no sleep, so I'm using a very simple deck.
no.
It's called Roar. I'm a dinosaur. It summons dinosaurs,
Nice.
and it
I will
has
be
Geas
that
Shaft, Sun's Avatar.
Bottom
So,
dinosaur there.
I might have to touch Sun's Avatar.
yeah, I think that's an appropriate target.
You're making one viewer happy at the very, very least.
Yeah. He's got Trample, Vigilance,
Oh
Haste.
my God,
Whenever he
Rachel.
deals combat damage to a player, I reveal that many cards off the top of my library. I put any number of dinosaur creature cards from among them onto the battlefield, and the rest on the bottom of the library in a random order.
Nice. Speaking of dinosaurs, did you guys see the video with the new dinosaur in Genshin coming out?
Nope.
Oh,
No, I haven't.
Triceratops guy. He's so cute.
Is he like an actual
Yeah.
dinosaur or a weird anime person with 3 horns on their head?
No, it's an.
I mean, that's
an actual.
Varessa.
I don't know who that is, but that's cool.
No, it's an actual one.
Cool.
Like a companion sort of thing.
Nice.
But yeah,
We good?
a bit like the sleepy guy in HSR.
We good?
Yeah,
Yep.
let's
Okay.
keep going.
I'm gonna draw a card. I'm gonna play a tap land. I'm gonna pass.
Nice.
Neat. I'll draw a card. I'm gonna play a tap land that could not be tapped if I wanted to, but
I know.
you know.
I'm going to draw a card, play a swamp, and tap it. Turn 1 artifact play. Fishing pole!
Oh, I love it.
It's an equipment, 2 to equip. The creature has 1 generic tap fishing pole. Put a bait counter on fishing pole. Whenever the creature becomes untapped, I can remove a bait counter from it, and if I do, create a 1/1 blue creature token. Fish creature token. Yeah. That's it.
How many times does it exist on our card where it says tap an equipment? I know that equipments can be tapped, but like
Not often.
where it literally
traded
makes
for.
you do that. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Doc. My cat pressed
I
something
think
on
for
my
that card, they
keyboard.
don't want you to re-equip it to more creatures to keep getting more fish.
Yeah, that's
that makes
probably
sense.
why.
I mean, I would think the 2 I get there are cards that make equip 0. I would usually think the 2 equip would be enough, but that is definitely valid.
I'm gonna put out like $300 worth of land,
Nice.
and then my turn.
Nice.
We're gonna untap. We're gonna draw. I'm gonna play Mount Doom. I'm gonna pay a life, make a red mana. And we're gonna play Magna, the Horde Master. When I commit a crime, I make a tapped treasure. And then it has other words on it that don't matter.
Okay. Okay.
mean-
I like it.
Other words that are scary, right? Yep. The scorpion dragon sort of flavor of scary.
No one like
Um,
the only scorpion dragons don't matter though, so it's chill. Chill.
Is it chill? Is it chill?
Yeah.
I have 0 experience with this deck, obviously. So I will just sort of do this first. I'm gonna play another dual land sort of thing, Commander 1. And this for black, ooh, this for blue. And we're gonna play the Contraband Kingpin.
Oh.
1/4 with lifelink, and whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under my control, I can scry. And then I'm there.
I will untap and draw for turn. I'm going to play a swamp. And then I'm going to pay 2 mana. And play the Mukotai Soul Ripper. A 2 mana 4/3 vehicle. When it attacks, I may sacrifice another artifact creature. If I do, put a +1/+1 counter on this, and it gains mass until end of turn. Crew 2.
I like the escalation from the peaceful fishing pole.
Mm-hmm. To the Soul Ripper.
I didn't want to say it, but yeah.
Okay. I'm glad you like it, though. I'm glad you like it. You know, while it's a creature, I could give the Soul Ripper a fishing pole. Past turn.
Just realized that could even sort of fit in my deck, actually.
Yeah, it's 2 mana.
It's a sack outlet.
I'll be
2
back
mana.
in a sec. I'm gonna let the Scott in.
Alright, I'll put a Rubat Crag. It's okay, because I have a Forest. And I'm going to throw down a Siegehorn Ceratops.
Look at
Since
him.
we were just talking about Ceratopses.
Yeah.
Whenever it's dealt damage, put 2 +1/+1 counters on it.
He gets big. Quick.
Well, the problem is it's a 2/2, so I have to deal, 1 damage to it. But there are ways to help that.
Yeah, there are, in fact, ways to help that. I could maybe be of assistance with that.
That's the-
Untap and draw.
Ooh, that's a
You can deal as
dangerous
many
offer. to
1
make.
damage times as you want to it. I'll be happy.
That's unfortunate. I will be
You could do that.
playing
You shouldn't feel pressured to do that.
tapped land.
True.
Well, I guess it does goad it, right? So it's kind of a win-win.
Yeah.
Ludovic is not
Yeah,
playing this
yeah,
turn.
yeah.
I will pass.
Oh, artifact land. Neat. Okay. Gonna put this Vault of the Champions out. I think I'm gonna sort my lands just sort of by color this time around.
Smart.
I might just sort of Warnocking. I might just be Warnocking.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, time to Warnock. I tap these 2. Time for the big titty golf GF. It's happening. So when he
Yippee.
enters, each opponent may investigate. So, y'all anybody want some big titty golf GFs?
I assume it's turntable choice. What do y'all think, Doc? Crib? Are we investigating or not investigating?
Yeah, I'm gonna investigate.
Sounds
I
good.
think I will end up declining.
Okay, 1-on-1.
I'm scared of the large amount of artifact synergies that deck may possess.
It's definite. That's very valid. Oh, I'm tempted myself. I'll choose to abstain this time around.
Says no to the big titty golf GF. Insane. Okay, so that means
Yes, I was the only yes then.
Yep. So Crypt
Oh,
Red and
you take
Stake
a
get
damage,
punched in
yes.
the face.
I
And
take
I
the
make-
damage to my kneecaps.
Wait, what?
Oh, damn.
And then I make X, where X is 1 plus however many you guys made, so I get 2, which means I'm scrying 1 twice in a row, I suppose. So what we got here, that's pretty good, but not something I can do much with right now. So, nope. And then also nope. And then I could sort of gain myself a life and help you out over there. I don't know. If I run my Contraband Kingpin in, but you could also just attack me to do that. Yeah, no, I think I'm just gonna sort of pass.
Good.
That's
I
probably
will.
the smart way to do it.
Untap and draw for turn.
As much as I would love that to happen.
I'll play another land, another swamp. And I think we're gonna go ahead and just keep curving out here. We got a 1 and 2 now. Sure, I'll play a 3. I'll play an Agent of the Iron Throne. Commander creatures I own have. Whenever an artifact or creature controls is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, each opponent loses a life. Oh, really? Okay.
Yep.
I see the Arcane Denial.
I'm gonna
Oh.
Arcane Denial it because I need something to do with my mana this turn, and
Well.
that is a crime.
I do.
I make a treasure.
Yeah, that's fair.
That is really a crime, for sure.
Suppose I prefer it happening to that than the commander itself, so sounds good. Next upkeep is when I
That's a
draw
lot
2.
of card draw to give somebody.
Yes.
Yeah, you'll draw 2 cards during Doctor's upkeep, and so will I.
Yeah.
So I'll draw 1.
Yeah, one. Coolio. Hey, I didn't want the card draw for the record.
I wanted the crime for the
You wanted,
record.
yeah, Crypto wanted that to happen though. Okay, I will pass turn. He's untapped and drawing.
And then I draw 1.
I will play down a plane. Well, let's just.
Honestly, I probably should have taken the clue. My deck also has Hello Artifacts energy. Whatevs.
I'm just
Yeah,
gonna do the.
titties.
I'll
You said
probably
no to
say
titties.
yes to it next time. I'm trying to. I don't want to, blast off too quickly.
I'm just gonna do the
I get it.
the
I get
clue
the joke.
to draw a card.
Sounds good.
Interesting.
All right, then I'll play a planes. And I will, I guess, just end my turn for now.
Sounds good.
We'll untap and draw.
I made him even smaller.
Whoa!
He's so tiny. Daddy Spooter, welcome in. Hello, hello.
I think we're gonna mosey on over here.
I feel like I'm being a little bullied, but okay. I will
You
take
have
2
no
damage.
blockers.
It's true.
and I know that's not gonna be the case next turn.
Yeah.
Probably will be. It might be, but yeah, we'll see.
I'm gonna play a tap land. I'm gonna pay a life, and I'm gonna open my store.
Okay.
So at the beginning of each player's end step, if one of my opponents lost life that turn, that player may draw a card. So I'm gonna go to end step, and because Stake lost life, I'm gonna draw a card.
We are bullying the guy who's soon gonna turn all our underpants into gold, so
Haha.
That is a little
I'm gonna
worrisome.
touch your underpants.
that's yep. You just said that. That is a little unfortunate.
If you want your commander to leave the field, I know exactly who you should attack.
Yeah, true, true.
That's funny.
Oh God.
But I also would like to draw a card. But hey, the commander might do that, right? If you guys say no, that's kind of interesting
It's
to
true.
think
I would
about.
probably say I'd probably take the clue this time.
Yeah, I think I'll just do that this way around, even though that might be a little painful. White and black. And I'm gonna play a hidden stockpile because I have a hidden stockpile of big titty golf chips. Yeah, at the beginning of my end step, if a permanent I control left the battlefield this turn, I create a 1/1 colorless servo artifact creature token, and it also can sacrifice creatures to scry 1, which I will do
Wow.
now. What?
I just wow, that's pretty cool.
I'm a sacrifice Warnock. He's used to it. He he's fine with
That's
Big
messed
City.
up.
So I'm gonna sacrifice him to scry 1. So I guess that happens first, right? Supposedly. Put that there. And now he leaves the battlefield. So everybody, do you guys want some extra Big Titty Golf GFs or take a damage?
I mean, I guess Steak goes first, so.
I want it this time. I took it. Even with the Agent of the Iron Throne gone.
Theoretically speaking, they all
got a
enter at the
hankering.
same time, but I guess the choices are made in turn order. That is probably true.
This is true. Yeah, so I guess it's up here, but yeah, I'm choosing to take it. Make it.
Okay. I'll take it as well.
Okay. And crit?
So if I lose life, you still don't draw a card because I'm not my opponent.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll take one so you get a clue and you can use that to draw a card.
True. Accept copy. There you go.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah, it really is a good thing to take the clue with Ludovic on the field if she hasn't done
Yeah.
damage elsewhere.
So all of you said yes, so I get X plus 1, so that's 4 if I'm not mistaken. That's kind of wild. So I'm going up to 6.
Quite good. Quite spooky.
That's scry 4 times for 1. Do I want that? No. Do I want that? No. Do I want that? Yes, I might want that.
Uh-oh.
But will you want
I'm
it the next 4 times you scry?
Yeah, sure. Honestly, it's good, but not.
High roll, high roll, high roll.
I have one more, right? I should have
You
kept
have
track.
one more, yes.
Yeah. Oh man.
Well, at least you got rid of a bunch of cards you didn't want.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I'm putting them all on the bottom. I'll get one more scry then anyway later here in a second. And guess I will pass, and then my end step I get a servo friend, which also will make me scry one more time. I have a cute little guy in here, and that is look at him. He shoots confetti, confetti cannon guy. So one more scry. Fuck off, dude! What the shit? Am I glad I got to scry that much? Holy cow!
Alright, I will untap and draw for turn. It's good to know. I'll play Urza's Saga as my land for turn. Go ahead and do a little boop boop boop. Wow, no blesses. I'm so sad. So Urza's Saga's at 1. You can tap for colorless. I'm going to pay for here. And attempt to I don't see how a counterspell happens to current mana here. So I'm saying attempt, but it looks like I'll at least enter. I'm going to play my commander, King Makar. And then correct me if I'm wrong, but because of how Crew is worded with the tap a number : I can tap a creature's summoning sickness for it.
Yes, I think so.
Yes, you can. Because it's just tap the creature. They don't have to have haste.
So I considered saving this as a blocker, but I have to admit I'm tempted with Ludovic to be more aggressive with this play. Just take some more damage in return, most likely. Sure, why not? I will crew Mukotai right now. Question becomes, am I going to sacrifice this clue now or save it for potential draw later? A 4/3 is kind of big enough, so we will probably, when I go to combat, I will. Attack.
This big boy.
He has a 4/3. I guess Kiwi has a token that they don't mind throwing it to him. I don't get to card draw if it's Ludovic, so that kind of leaves you. Apologies, Doc. I'll choose not to do the sack thing, so you do have the option to block it. It's not a menace. It's a 4/3.
Okay. I'll just take the damage.
Sounds good. You're more than welcome to smack me back to get a card in turn next turn.
Okie dokie.
And yeah, end of turn. Ludovic trigger. I'll draw up and pass.
And now we're in the zone of don't piss off steak.
Mayhaps. We'll see. We'll see how
If my
things
car
go.
untaps, underpants get turned.
He's got little protection though, has to be said.
True.
I got a little mana screwed, so not a bit.
No, same here though.
Well, that makes me feel even
I feel
better
it.
about offering a free smack it to my face. Although I guess you don't get to play to land if you draw it.
Yeah, because that's going to be at the end of the turn, right?
Yeah.
That's a delayed draw. Still better than nothing, I guess.
It's true.
Unfortunate. I'll tap 2, this for green, and we'll play out Drover of the Mighty, so I can at least get some mana next turn.
Okay. Actually, a decent blocker thanks to the siege one.
Yeah, so free for you.
And then, I guess, I don't... Yeah, I guess I'll take a swing at stake for 2.
Yes, I was asking for it.
That way I can draw a card.
Although, do you have to discard still when you draw at end phase? I think you do.
It is before the cleanup step.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
if
Well,
I'm not wrong, cleanup steps get added if they have to. Like you can have
Oh,
multiple turn.
they're always watching. It's fun.
Yep.
it's unfortunate, but at the same time, I can't play the cards in my hand anyway, so I'll just end my turn.
Sure.
And I draw, and then discard a card. That's not a land.
Untap.
Can you
and
believe
draw.
that I was looking for a land and scried like 7 times and did not get offered a singular one?
Oh no.
We'll play a Thespian stage.
I know how you
Classic.
feel.
Classic.
I think we will start this off by playing a ransom note.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
I'm gonna surveil one.
Oh, that's a clue. Interesting.
It makes sense. That's good flavor.
Yeah. Man, there's so many cards that would work in this deck. I
I'm
could
gonna
have
leave that on
700 cards.
top. So that's gonna stay up there. And then I'm gonna pay 2 blue, and then another 2, and I have to pay another life for a Whirler Rogue.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm gonna find some Thopters. There it is. Yeah. Thopters. So I make 2 Thopters, and then I can tap 2 artifacts to make a creature unblockable. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tap 2 artifacts, the Thopter and the Ransom Note, and I'm gonna make the Servo unblockable this turn. I've committed a crime.
Nice. Yep.
Make a tapped treasure.
Oh god. I love crypt decks.
I'm gonna swing 1 commander damage at stake,
I'll take 1.
and then I'm gonna go to end step and draw a card.
You made my confetti cannon unblockable for a hot second. What a crime.
For a very hot
Um,
second.
Yeah. Hey, that's big. You know what I got? I got a mana. And I think I'm even paying a life for it.
Oh my.
I guess that is technically blue-white. So now we have 4 to mess around with. Which is pretty neat. What's the chances that my underpants are getting turned golden?
That is how do I say this in a fun, eloquent way? The probability of your underpants being goldenized is directly proportional to how much you fuck with me this turn.
So it targets creatures. Okay, interesting.
I feel
That's
like
correct.
Magda is not long for this world.
Yeah,
I mean,
that is a possibility.
I'm not gonna lie. If you want me to take out Rat's consistent treasure generator, leave Makar alive, and that's probably gonna go.
But I don't want to play crimes.
You can still crime. You just won't get paid for that.
But crime pays.
Crime
That's
doesn't.
what I always hear.
Crime might pay, yeah.
Depending
pays a little
on
bit.
whether or not crime pays, is whether or not you have a dwarf berserker.
Let me think. I think I will be a little bit boring, but that's okay. That happens from time to time.
No.
I just noticed you didn't put them back in the command zone.
Yep.
Interesting. Oh, because Luris can do things.
Yeah. I could just sort of be a bit passive, and that might be the boring but smart play, in a way.
I mean, you have
Yeah, I
6
think I'm
clues
just
you can
gonna-
always just crack.
True. But I'm gonna pay free to get my Loris into my hand. And then I'm gonna pay 1 and sacrifice a creature, which will be my servo token, but
Gosh.
he's about to come back.
It's a self-filling engine. My God.
It is a little bit. So if I smack you for 1 to draw a card, is that considered?
Nah, I mean that's
Bad.
chill. I mean, I might hit you with my 4/3 next turn since Doc has a 3/3 blocker now.
That's
That'll
okay.
probably be the biggest part.
So I will smack you for 1. I gain 1 because this thing has lifelink. Then we move to end step. Do I scry first or draw first? I guess I can decide, right?
Well, you have the initial
well,
scry.
well,
That happens
yours-
immediately, right?
Yours goes on the
Oh,
stack,
yeah.
and mine goes on the stack.
True, the
Because
scry
we-
should have happened already. My bad.
Well,
Yeah, yeah.
Scry will have already happened.
Yeah,
Then
I'm a dummy.
you draw a card before the servo is made, which will happen before this scry.
So it's draw then scry.
True.
But it
So-
looks like you put that on top, so I mean, you're probably not too upset.
Yeah,
about
so
that.
I'll draw that guy, and then this guy comes in, and I scry again. Okay. That is the Grady. That goes on bottom, and I guess now I'm also in the boat of
Doc.
Dr. Purrington. What do I not per se need here right now? I think I'll just throw this in the trash for now. And that's it.
True. With Luris, it's probably pretty easy to put some permanence of 2 seam COS in the trash.
True.
All right, so I'm going to untap Inspired Trigger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of called it. I'm going to go for Makar.
Okay, that's unfortunate because this is getting exiled forever.
Yes.
But while that's on the stack, I'm going to tap a clue and a treasure.
Mhm.
Or sorry, a clue and a thopter.
Yeah.
I'm going to make something unblockable so that I can make a treasure before it goes away.
Of course.
Sure, we'll make King Makar unblockable.
That's nice of you to do. That's like
I
2
get a
less
top
damage Q he has to
treasure.
take now.
And then this gets exiled.
Nice.
I wonder if it would have been too strong to give him like Death
Hmm.
Touch or something, because I don't think anybody wants to touch him.
It's
That
true.
would've
It
been
would
on-
probably make flavorful sense for him to
Yeah.
say like, also when he kills a creature with combat damage, you get a gold token. But this
Yeah.
is a card made in 2014. The
True.
power creep was very different back then. Anyways, I'll draw for turn, and that is going to tick up our good friend Urza Saga here. I am going to play a Demolition Field as my land for turn. Can pay 2 mana, blow up a non-basic only. Destroy non-basic land opponent controls. If when I do, we each get a basic land. So it's a refill, but yeah.
You wouldn't
Um,
blow up Mount Doom, would you?
What's the 7 mana thing do again? Sacrifice and
Blows up
this one-
everything.
Oh, huh.
Be the hobbit that you want to be.
I wasn't. I don't know why that reminded me, but I almost got to make my gold token. Let me do that now. Gold.
It's ring shaped.
It is ring shaped. That's pretty new. Is that the Tarkir Dragonstorm commander symbol? Is there a gold thing in Tarkir Dragonstorm? Interesting.
Oh.
Interesting. I haven't looked at too many of the cards. You could
Maybe
do that
there's a
next
Chris
turn.
Opulence reprint.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Assuming you get a land drop, you could Mount Doom next turn, which would be a shame.
Well, I also have to sacrifice a legendary artifact, like
Oh.
Silas.
Sorry, I did miss that. Yes, true. So you're probably doing this turn. I'm not gonna blow it up yet, but
Well, I wasn't planning on doing it. I'm just thinking it's funny that you can destroy Mount Doom
that's
with a
fair.
land.
I appreciate you notifying me of it because so far the land base is pretty tame outside. Maybe that one. No, but that's a good point. You're definitely a step or two away from that. So no, this turn is going to be a classic. I'm a big fan of making Construct with Urza Saga, so I'm gonna pay 2 mana to do that. Little guy. What is he right now? It's each artifact. Yeah. So currently he's 1, 2, 3. He's actually a 5/5. That's not half bad.
I wanted to play that in my deck, but I'm 4 colors, dude, and it makes colorless. So I
Sure.
sort of said no.
Yeah,
It's worth it.
The
You gotta
benefits
is
of
it?
monocolor.
Yeah, true. It does make a big boy and other nice things.
Okay. And is there anything else I could do? Well, let's see. Someone did make Makar unblockable, so I can't bait and attack. Unfortunately, with this guy. But I do think I have 7 cards in hand. Ooh, I'd have to be in the same boat of discarding though. I probably could have tapped my mana better this turn. That's fine. Actually, yes, I could have. Oh well, that's fine. I think what I'll go ahead and do is we will just go ahead. Actually, no, this is fine. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do a little swing swung. Fair is fair. Kiwi, my unblockable King Makar is gonna swing at you for 2 commandy. My word. Get that Ludovic benefit.
Why is the bra so quiet?
It didn't seem quiet to me.
Seems normal
Wait.
to me, yeah.
Oh, my bad, chat. I have my game audio very low. Not that this is a game that needs a lot of audio, but
Looking
Yeah.
in the second main. Oh gosh. Probably going to pass turn after that. I don't have to deal with the whole discard thingamajiggy. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just vibe with that. So I will draw for that. Pass turn. Yeah, you feel a little slow right now.
he's so small.
Well,
In fact, he's as small as he can be. I want to roll him.
yeah, because I have other options. Okay. I'm gonna discard you.
I love small dice. I don't know why.
It's a fun thing to like. Let's see.
Rachel bought dice that are apparently squishy. I have not yet seen them, but
What fun.
You gotta take a picture of unsquished state and squished state. Are we still talking about dice?
Hey, yo?
Let's tap 3.
Heck.
Okay.
I'm gonna play down the Raging Raptors.
All right. Hey, that's a pretty good one for a mana screwed board state.
You can run into my servos. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, so whenever he's dealt damage, you may search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. And then I will enter combat. And I will in fact take a swing with my Siege Horn at Kiwi.
Ah, I see it.
Because it's a 1/1, right?
It is a one.
Yeah, so if I block with my servo, does this thing not run again towards me?
I mean, it won't run against. It won't run into you again. For now, no, it will not.
Okay, so he's gonna shoot some confetti because he's real happy to die.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I guess if you're trying to get the damage, you can't get the sack.
Wait, what?
I thought you were going to sack it after blocking to scry, but that doesn't work if you're intentionally trying to do the damage.
They're also
Well,
tapped
the
out.
sack costs mana too.
Also, it costs mana and I'm broke.
Oh, I thought that was untapped. Never mind. Yeah.
I'm broke.
Okay.
I love
Get
that
some
this
plus
guy
counters.
literally is just sort of. He looks like a more magic-fied version of the dinosaur that is about to come to Genshin, too.
Yeah, he
That was
does.
a perfect card to play.
That's fun.
Obviously, the Genshin one is, you know, tiny and cute, but
Mhm. Okie dokie. That's sell for me, though. And my turn. I did not do damage, so I don't draw cards or anything. But it's okay because my hand is full.
oh, is that what you wanted to do? My bad.
No,
you know.
I wanted. I was attacking specifically because either one of those was beneficial.
Well, okay, good.
I'm gonna pay one. I'm gonna play a vial of poison into my shop.
Oh my.
It can be sacrificed to give a creature death touch until end of turn.
Cool.
Or sold, I guess.
I'm gonna play an Is It Boilerworks, which bounces the Thespian stage.
Ooh, you should copy my Savannah with your Thespian stage and then sell it at a store.
You would get some cash from that.
I've seen you, what you do when you are in charge of card game stores, Dr. Parrington.
Uh-oh.
You sell people packs and then you beat them up with your baseball bat until they give you the backs back. I've seen you.
Now hold on. That was when I ran a game store. Okay, that was my game stock.
Then it's okay. True.
Yeah, I don't beat anybody at the TCG store.
Going this way with the Whirler Rogue and this way with the Ludovich.
That's nice of you to do.
Oh, he's a 1/4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's. Ah.
Well, I guess potentially.
I'm only giving him. I am only giving him Death Touch if you block with your Mana Dork.
Oh. I mean, I was not going to block with my Mana Dork. That would.
Yeah, I imagine
I'm
the
gonna block
ramp
with
one
this
is a
guy.
pretty good block. Yeah.
Okay, so that takes the damage, and Kiwi takes 2.
I did.
Yes, and then I get to search for mana.
Very kind.
What was the overall? You know what? I won't ask. I'll just enjoy the mana.
Cryptrat is, good guy Cryptrat.
Brownie points.
I'm gonna tap this, and I'm gonna tap this, I'm gonna tap this. I'm not gonna lose a life. I'm gonna play a gnome into my store. Can tap to give haste.
Cool.
It's also a crime. My Magda's dead. Well, Magda's beyond dead.
Magda's this. This is Magda.
Sagda.
Sagda.
And then draw a card.
Can we take a moment to appreciate the guy in the background of the Hoodfoot gnome? Look at him.
That's awesome.
Love that guy. Anyway, come on,
He's got a
tab,
look about
okay,
him.
draw. Ooh, that's interesting. I don't think it's gonna change my plans though.
The
Let me
plan.
just make sure I have the correct colors before. I have the right amount, but I'm not sure about the colors. No, I'll be fine. Yeah. I'm gonna play a Battlefield Forge. Finally opening up a red to
Oh,
myself.
true. It's been a while.
Yeah, and then we do black, white for the funsies of it, and this guy. I think. No. No. This guy for gray, so it doesn't punch me in the face. And we're gonna play a Lurus. So now, once during each of my turns, I may cast a permanent spell with mana value 2 or less from my graveyard. So I'm gonna do black and I'm gonna do white. More
Curious.
Big Titty Golf GF time. Who wants Big Titty Golf GFs?
I do.
Okay, that's one.
I will decline this time.
Okay, and here?
I would also like to decline to prevent a future all that glitters from getting too big.
That's valid.
True. That is a good card that I sort of passed up upon. I will be
I've
honest.
already
on
got
that.
one and I ain't using it, so.
I'm gonna lose a life.
So, yeah,
Oh,
and that
true.
means you also lose a life then.
Yeah,
Um,
I did.
So I get 2
It's true.
from that, so I will scry twice. I don't think I have too much use for that just yet. That, on the other hand, can stand top. Okay, and then I would like a card draw. I gave you some 1/1 counters. What if I hit you with my Contraband Kingpin and you don't block and I get to draw a card?
Don't you already get to draw a card? Because I took damage.
True!
That's true.
Yeah.
Ludovic is
correct.
already satisfied. That's nice. Okay, yeah, no. Fine. Then I'll pass and draw my Ludovic card. Let's go.
All right,
you for,
on your
remaining
end
in that.
stepped.
You're welcome.
That seems like an okay time to attempt this. Yeah, sure. I will attempt to.
Now, if you still wanted to attack into my mana, traitor, I wouldn't be
tap
mad
those
about
two
it.
and sacrifice a gold for 3 generic, and I will attempt to flash out a Mythful Coat.
Mmm. Nice.
Okay. Hearing nothing, and when it enters, will be attached to Makar. And now he's a bit more survivable. And yeah, I have now used my mana efficiently. So I will untap for turn. Inspired trigger. The Lurus looks tempting, but I would feel a little bad taking out Kiwi's gimmick this early on.
No, that's fine. You can take him out if you want.
Okay. I have to admit, it's definitely between that and I suppose maybe the 4/4, but I can kind of deal with the 4/4 recursion.
The 4/4 might end up getting worrisome because I have bread now and can do Bjorna for what it's worth.
It's true, and you could have haste if the store man decided it was worthwhile. Oh, but I guess
This
the
would
thing
be a
about that
crime.
though is that
I will take no animosity no matter what happens. I'm just
Good.
sleepy.
sounds good. The thing about that, I guess, that my turn is in between the turn of you and Doc. So if you go the Triceratops, I can just take it out then.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So I feel like Alurus is the best target for exile. That or Ramping's dangerous with Rooster Raptors, but that's more for Doc to catch up and get ahead. But he's a Geshaft player. I think we've done rat once.
Take no pity on me.
Take no pity.
I drew my hand as I saw fit.
Sounds good. I might do Laris. Because Kiwi doesn't sound like it's too much of a big deal.
I mean, it's gonna suck, but I understand that you want to do that.
I will
So-
definitely. I will hold no ill will. When I get clapped back for it.
So this is like it just counts as a normal card right now, right? So
Yes.
I can't like sort of. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
That's the thing about compare. That's why I really say 2.5. They're in there, but they don't get to go back there.
Yeah.
I'll make my gold. Temporal. This is a 6/6. Untap
In
for
paper,
turn.
you gotta bring in a matching sleeve though, because it could still sometimes end up in your library.
Ah. Yeah, that's
Oh.
true.
Urza Saga's gonna tick up to 3, and we're gonna do the classic. Before it sacrifices itself, I am going to make another construct. Hello? There we go. Some decently big lads, and then we're going to go away. I'm not gonna lie. Originally, that was gonna get the fishing pole, but now it might be the boring option because I think that's really the only one that makes sense anymore.
So these are 8/8s.
I believe there will be once the Soul Ring enters.
Well, I mean, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Nice. Oh, there is one other option. No, give me mana. I like mana. Oh. The classic.
9.
Shuffle. Shuffle. Realize you are a dummy because you didn't draw before doing an after draw trigger step. I guess I'm not. I must be a little tired too. Is it okay if I still draw, y'all? I'm okay missing it because
yeah,
I would have
I'm fine
drawn
with it.
something else, but I don't know what it was gonna be either way, for what that's worth.
Okay. I
Yeah, go ahead.
barely realized what the problem is. You
I
could've
don't know. I
just sort of-
mistriggered. I misordered things. That
I suppose if we roll one out of what 81 cards, it could have been Soul Ring, but
it's
not.
true. There was
You do
another
say
one
that,
mana
but,
thing I
uh,
could have gotten, but I chose not to. It wasn't just fishing pole. I realized.
I say we reset the entire game. It's been
Yeah,
so
true.
it's been
true.
compromised.
But
That
you
is
do
good
say
versus
that
mine.
when Palmal got the whole Chaos Warp same card thing. That did happen on this
Mhm.
particular
There
stream.
is a chance. I can also tell you though, I guess I'm pretty sure when you search, it searches from top to bottom, as long as it's not at the top right of the search. Okay, what to do this turn? I've done honestly. I'm past my favorite part. I think my favorite part of this deck is the upkeep phase at this point, or the untap, upkeep, whatever. Let's see. I've got some mana to work with. We still do not have a legendary permanent artifact yet. So I'm not necessarily worried about Mountain.
Well, at this point, Mount Doom isn't going to destroy Silas, or Makar, because Makar is indestructible.
It's true. This is true. I've got 9/9 constructs. They're very cool. But you are correct about that. That is factual.
It's pretty lore accurate that he wouldn't die if he's wearing a mithril coat. It's a Mount Doom.
It's true. Oh,
Eh,
you
I
know
think if you
what?
chuck somebody in there with a mithril coat on, they might still have a hard time. But
They might.
I assume it's just Mount Doom exploding, right?
sure.
Not necessarily goleming him.
Gollum.
True.
Don't Gollum.
This is
me,
true. Our one
please.
data point is that Gollum died, and Gollum was not wearing a mithril coat, so...
It's true.
Yeah,
That's
that is the
facts.
one data point we
It might
have.
just shut off the whole volcano.
Oh
We don't
my
even know.
God. Okay, this feels like something to do though. Okay, we're gonna play a fun card. We're gonna start pushing things around a little bit. I'm gonna tap 3 generic, and I'm going to play Puppet Strings. Is an artifact that for 2 generic and tap, I may tap or untap target creature.
Gross.
Ugh. Now I'm starting to think. Okay. Gross. That's fair. So
I mean, yeah, it makes it so you can touch more underwear.
I'm gonna touch so much underwear. And I'm going to tap King Makar to crew the Mukatai Soul Ripper. And then yeah, because I'd get it back, so I'm gonna tap a swamp and use the gold, tap puppet strings to untap Makar. Uninspired trigger. Because now I can just take out both of them anyways. I'll exile this Ceratops to make it fair. And then so
It's
this is
also a self-filling machine, sort of.
it's
That's
partial refund. What's the artifact count out now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, they got to 10. One of these does have summoning sickness. Only one can swing. And Mukatai, despite this guy being untapped, Mukatai is a creature. I did crew him. Who would I even want to swing Mukatai into? Lots of fellas. I guess what we'll do in this case, go to combat. You have summoning sickness, and I don't want to swing with you. You got 1/1 blockers you can just crush this with. Well, not this can crush. So I'll swing at Cryptdra with a 10/10 with no keywords. I will swing a key with a Mukatai Soul Ripper on the Mukatai attack. I am going to choose to sacrifice a token, so actually this gets a 9/9. Oh, you do have Violet Poison. If you want to use on that, that's fine. But this thing will become +1 toughness, and is now a 5/4 menace until end of turn. Takes 5.
I suppose I will block with a servo.
It makes sense.
I will wait if Kiwi is blocking or not.
Kiwi has
Nah,
taken
I
5
did not.
damage.
I did think, yeah, I did think about your vial of poison and stuff, but
I'm a pale life. I'm a vial of poison my Thopter.
Makes
which
sense.
is not a crime.
It's true, it's your creature. The construct is pierced into heart by a corrosive Thopter. Coolio. Pretty much tapped out. Oh, I guess secondly, I didn't
Might
play a
come-
land yet. Am I okay playing this one? Yeah, I think so. So I will, for Lambton, I'll play Felda Profane on its land side to build up some more mana. And I will not pay to 3. I'll pass turn. Oh gosh, I don't know why I did that. Hold on.
Did you draw on in step?
I have now. Thank you.
So weird.
So weird. It's fair.
Okay.
dinosaurs.
I'll tap 4. And I'll play Sky Shroud Claim.
Nice.
Search the library for up to 2 forest cards. Put them onto the battlefield, then shuffle.
You like it?
And I'm gonna get some fancy lands. that
At the
count as
very
forest.
least, you can still clue with those because they're not tapped, right?
Yes, that's true. We're gonna
mean-
get...
Big titty golf GFing. My bad.
I'm really confused in how I see how it's 4 letters to 4 words, but I'm not sure how Big Titty Goth GF acronym becomes Clue.
Well, the art. That's it. That's the tweet.
Yes.
I just realized
That's
on turn 6 that it's the letters G and F. I thought there was a word that I didn't know what it was.
Sorry.
Is that, yeah, you figured it out, Crypto. It is big titty goth gluten free.
Yes,
You.
that's what it is.
Oh, shame he already had the Savannah. He can't get $600 of value from the Skyshot coin. What a
It's
travesty.
just got all 3 of them.
I have 5, 6. No, how does that work in this deck? So I get you.
Damn,
Because of
nice.
4 colors.
Yep,
Yeah.
couldn't be.
And then the Temple of False Gardens.
Okay. Is that gonna enter untapped?
You are one of my opponents, so you would draw a card from that.
True.
I forget that that
true.
works like that.
Well, yes, it is going to come into play untapped. So
I also like, I'm not sure if that was an intentional choke or you being tired, as you said, but Temple of the False Gardens, nice.
I did. That was good.
Because Temple of False got stuff. Anyway.
Moving on.
did I say that out loud? I think I'm just tired.
Did I say that out loud? I love that.
You should have just owned it. Ah, yes, that was my.
Yes, it
Funny
was so
quip.
intentional.
That
Definitely
was
intentional.
hilarious.
I'm gonna pay 3, and I'm too tired to want to be attacked. So we're gonna play Ghostly Prison.
That's valid. It's very valid.
True.
I kind of forgot this card was in this deck. I don't think thematically it makes sense anymore. I should probably take it out. but
Thematically,
it's
probably
there.
not, but it's a good,
No.
generically good card.
Just sort of take an Edding and or like a Sharpie and you know, draw dinosaurs instead of the spirits, and then it's thematic.
Yeah, there you go. I'll just make it a custom card.
Yeah.
It'll be called Ghostly Prison, and it'll just show a dinosaur getting like hit in the head with the meteor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or like all
Uh,
goes to raptors.
That'll be the end of my turn.
Okie dokie. I will
Ooh,
untap.
yeah, Ghost Raptors, like after the meteor. I like that.
No upkeep triggers. I will draw. That's a card.
It terrifies me that any of your decks could have Amber Blast.
Ghost raptors in space on fire with lasers.
I'm gonna play a thespian
Ghost
stage.
Raptors on a spaceship.
Okay.
So I think what we're doing.
Oh, and I get to draw a card.
Yeah, what we're doing is 2 from the Boiler Works and then a black. We're gonna play a Silas.
Mm.
We're gonna give a Silas haste, which is not a crime. I'm gonna tap the Big Titty Girlfriend and the Ransom Note to make Silas unblockable, which is not a crime. I'm gonna smack you for 2, which is not a crime.
It is unblockable. Alright, I gotta get out a second commandy thing. There they are.
Chat, I managed to get Cryptrat to say those words. I think I won.
When Silas hits stake, I'm gonna target the Vial of Poison with the ability so I can cast it this turn. That is also not a crime. And then after combat, I'm gonna cast a Vial of Poison.
Nice.
That's
No.
valid.
I'm gonna go to end step, and I'm gonna draw a card because I did damage. Yeah.
Okay. Neat. That would have been nice just a little bit earlier, but here we are, I guess. I'm gonna throw down an Adrakar Waste for land for turn. I suppose then we're gonna get a little bit of revenge. I'm gonna do white. Ooh, why is everything double kick flipping? And
Who are we
this
revenging?
for gray and white. Well, there is a player who made my Loras be golden, which sounds like a good thing, but weirdly isn't.
It's true. It's not.
Using these two, and this is gray, so it doesn't punch me in the face. And I'm gonna attempt to Dark Still mutate your guy.
Oh, I love that. Yes.
Oh,
yes.
interesting.
I mean, it's an artifact now, so I guess this guy gets stronger.
It is
Very indestructible.
problematic. However, it seems like I don't have a great response. So, okay.
guess he's
Absolutely a
unplugged.
fan.
I wish you would have waited a bit longer because that Whirler Rogue is doing a lot over there. But it is what it is.
Yeah. I do like the Roller Rogue though.
I'm sure you do since it hasn't turned towards you.
Yeah. Then I will tap this for gray. Nope, wait, my bad. Tap this for white. I'm gonna play a Leonin Elder. Whenever an artifact comes into play, I may gain 1 life. That is any artifact. So I'll have to take care that I pay attention because there's 2 other artifact decks here.
I mean, yeah.
Make that gray and one of those. And I'm gonna play a cranial plating, which gets me life, and I get to scry. That goes bottom. And then we tap 1, and we're gonna put that cranial plating on my contraband kingpin.
Oh.
So that's 1, that's 9 here. I think that's it. So that's a 10-4 lifelinker right now. So, Mr.
Not bad.
Roller Rogue.
Whoa. That's a lot.
Yeah. That's a thing.
Yep, it sure is. I mean, I could just run it over without the Roller Rogue and make Steg decide if he wants to keep his big boy or
I
take
mean-
10.
I'd rather just let you gain 10 life and block as a 0 on double indestructible.
Oh, yeah. True. How about we do that? It does feel a bit rough to ask for the Roller Rogue right now, but I guess it's not in my prerogative anyway. I guess
It's a bit
Correct, let's do
dangerous to throw it around. Certainly, I would not be giving it unblockable prior to attacks. Yeah, I think it would be a bit much at this
Yeah.
present state.
I'd be
so.
I
how
would
about-
suggest running it into my mana baby, but you can't attack me.
Oh yeah,
It's true.
I'm
No
too
mana
poor.
left to attack.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
I've
too
got
poor.
a 0/1 and I'd love to use its only purpose right now.
I guess I should have punched myself in the face with one of these lands so I could draw a card off of thingy. Oh well. It is what it is. Yeah, so use your newfound bug to give me some life.
Sure
or
do.
trade, I guess, is up to you. Noise.
Okay. Well, oh well, yeah.
Cassandra Spider Prop, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. Hope you're enjoying
and
the
I think
magic
that's all I
content.
got. Yes.
Because the scary thing is, this also does commander damage really well.
Yeah.
It's very spooky. How goes the commander game? It goes pretty well. Well, I mean, I did just get mutation.
We got big titty golf GFs, so
I've got solutions is the good news. No Inspired Trigger this time around though. So I will untap and draw for turn. That's not the most useful this turn. We'll see whether or not it gets used. Alright, I've got to think about my mana base now. Maybe I don't have to think too hard though.
I think it's swamps.
The good news is that I do have a solution. The interesting question is how I'm gonna make it happen exactly. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to pay 2 black for sure. And then it's time to improvise.
adapt to overcome, drink your pee.
One, huh?
What?
1, 2, 3, because it's an artifact right now, as it's has been said. 4,
Yeah.
5. So that is 2 black and improvise for 5. Ah, shucks. I'm realizing that Rat could have a counterspell to this, but I feel all in. If we're stuck like this the rest of the game, that's what it is. I'm going to attempt this now. I'm going to attempt to cast Herald of Anguish. A 5/5 improvise was flying. At the beginning of my end step, each opponent discards a
Oh.
card. It also has the ability, which is extra relevant right now, of generic black sacrifice an artifact to give a creature -2/-2 until end of turn.
That is an elegant solution to your problem.
Thank
if
you.
it works.
That's it
Also
too.
funny that you will sacrifice something that is doubly indestructible.
It's true. Well, seeing no counterspells throw out, it at least gets the ETB, which I think means that even if something killed it now, I could instant speed use its effects. So yeah, then I'm going to tap my Soul Ring and 2 black mana for 2 uses of this ability. One is going to sacrifice my King Makar. And I'm really glad Luris isn't gone. Getting that on repeat for free would be rough. And the other one, I feel like we're doing pretty okay on mana. So is it gonna be the well, let's just do the first one first. I have the 2 mana floating. I'm going to attempt to -2/-2 the Whirler Rogue.
It's unfortunate.
It's true, but Cranial Plating made it go from kind of dangerous to way too dangerous.
Just because I put some armor on my brain.
Yeah, some +9 attack armor. Correct. You right?
I don't want to pre-combat give the thing unblockable, so it's just gonna die. Are you floating black and a 1?
I've
World
got a
has
floating
last.
black and a
World.
1. I could even just play some. I'm gonna probably do this too because I don't want that to happen freely. No artifacts meant to. Yeah. We'll sacrifice the clue and use the effect again. Let's try to give Silas red -2/-2.
Sure, he goes command zone.
Sounds good. Sounds
Wait.
good.
Isn't he? What? Oh, he's a 2/2. Interesting.
2/2.
I had him remembered as a 1/4.
5, 6, 7.
No, that's this one.
Ah, that's the other guy. My
My
bad.
construct is a little bit smaller. I don't think I'm gonna be holding up.
That guy is a meanie.
7. He's literally heralding anguish. I can't say I'm surprised that he is. And I suppose I got rid of the thing that makes Vile Poison come back out for a time. The vial itself is still here, so I don't know if I want to throw any attacks around willy-nilly. Yeah. Although as nice as it would be, I don't think I have a way to make myself lose life. No, I might just not get card drawn this turn.
How unfortunate.
How unfortunate, indeed. Actually, no, it's not entirely true, but yeah, this is fine. I think the one last thing I might do, sure, yeah, is I will go ahead and tap Demolition Field and sacrifice the gold after tapping it, because that's kind of neat. And we're gonna just put out a more permanent form of ramp than a gold token, and play a Charcoal Diamond. It enters tapped. And with that, I go to my end step. I didn't damage anyone, so I don't get to draw, but in a way, card advantage does still happen because the hail trigger. Each opponent discards a card.
And I get no life.
You do gain a
Almost
life for
forgot.
that, true.
Now we have to discard. That is a bit
I
rough.
think I discard a Tri-land.
I'm gonna discard the momentary bullying.
I will pass turn.
The other one with flashback?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Just deciding what to discard here.
Of course. Good Darksteel Mutation, though, Kiwi. That was definitely one of the better options to dealing with Smakar.
Normally, I don't like these sort of cards because they're sort
Sort
of.
of stomping around.
Do you have removal, or I make it so your commander doesn't do the thing no more?
True.
But it is synergizes nicely with Loris.
True.
It was a very pleasant surprise.
And like this deck is probably honestly too dependent on commander. I feel like decks too dependent on commander should either prepare to have lots of different ways to protect it, or can't really be sad when it gets punished.
I mean, I'm assuming you do the whole untappy and stuff, right?
Mhm.
So, I'm assuming you do the whole untap theme. So I would just throw some other things in there that profit off of being untapped. Get
True.
value that way.
I've got to
Or I guess also profit on
Mm.
tapping, I suppose, also.
No, I agree. I do
There
have
should be-
some. I could use more though. This part of this game is helping me find out what like synergy cards like maybe feel good about taking out. I think fishing pole
With
is
all
one
the
of them.
vehicles and mounts,
Oh,
with all
yeah.
the vehicles and mounts, there should be like creatures that want to be tapped.
Sad that you don't have access to white for the little elephant.
True. Mono black makes it a little tough. But no, I definitely got some good vehicles mounts in this deck. I might take fishing pole out. I do love the flavor. I think what's killing me is the how you have to pay 2 to equip, and you also pay 1 generic to tap it every turn. If it was if you didn't have to pay 1 to tap it to put the bait counter on it, I think I'd want to keep it. But as is, I don't know. Feels a little too clunky. If they put 1 too many
But-
guardrails on it.
But that way you get to fish.
You do get 1/1s. Maybe, yeah, I don't know.
You get to fish and you fish for death.
It's just like I would rather make a vehicle a creature. I can do that consistently, but yeah, we'll have to play a few more games as I make some changes to it. I'm gonna use bathroom real quick. I'll be back.
Okay.
I do love that it is the first time for me piloting this deck, and I immediately faced the problem of, well, Loris is gone.
So we're about to see a Gishath soon.
Yeah.
Soon, yeah. Well, not this turn, but he can come out.
Also,
I
an
think
issue
1,
that
2,
Bjorn
3,
can't
4,
solve for
5,
me.
6, 7, 8. So I could play Gishath, but I'm not going to play Gishath this turn.
I really like the store deck, by the way. Big
Yeah, it's
props.
nice and cozy.
Yeah, and at the same time, so synergistic. I don't know. Might be worth putting a pull from eternity in this deck, just for the fact that if Loris gets exiled.
Oh yeah, you don't have green. The other one is
Yeah.
the whatever that 2/1 is. That,
Yeah, the elf, right? That would even be a 2-mana
Yeah.
CMC. It would even work.
is there a different pair that you could do that with? I guess it would stop
Probably.
something that has green that's 2. I don't remember what else is in that set.
If I
Thasios
actually-
is the first thing that comes to mind.
The Rasmussen can't pair with these.
That's
It won't
true.
be
They
2
don't have
mana
white.
cost anymore, but there is a red-green print forever that exists. But that's 3 mana cost, I think.
Tough.
Do the commanders count as, being part of your starting deck? I guess so.
Pretty
Right.
sure.
'Cause they're part of the 100. Everything else is the 98.
Yeah.
gonna play out.
Though,
Samut
I
the
guess even
Test.
if you could play that, it would put Lurrus into your deck and not into your hand.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, what's that guy?
Um,
Well, some
Okay.
I can do giving things double strike. I can do 2 damage divided as I choose, or I can do searching a library for 2 creatures that are planeswalkers, putting them on the battlefield, and shuffling the library. But that's the old. Not the
Hold
biggest thing.
the phone. Samut's a girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always thought Samut. Bruh.
Well, she's a banner girl.
Wait, let me Google the other arts. I feel like the other arts made me feel like
I'm surprised. Like I feel like there's that like one of the first versions, like the Naya one. I mean, like strong girl, obviously, warrior girl, but girl.
I'm thinking of the visor of Noctamoon. That I guess now that I know it's a girl, it does look girly. True, but
Yeah,
Well,
I guess that one is pretty androgynous. When I think of like Voice of Dissent, I feel like it gets it across.
true. Man, interesting.
I forgot this new one that's in Aether Drift. Star Agents, creatures have +X equal to your speed. That is a weird card. Interesting though.
So, Samut is not being protected by this Ghostly Prison.
Is that
No, it's
players
just
only?
players.
That's funny.
It's just
I guess
stacking
they-
me, not the. Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't want to buff the prison because some things did get updated to like you or Planeswalker.
I
stuff.
think not many, but some did. But I think for that kind of stuff, pillow forts, I think all of the pillow forts that include planeswalkers were made after planeswalkers were made. I don't think they
Yeah.
were added cards like that.
Alright, well, I'm going to
Mhm.
-2 it.
Okay.
And I'm going to do 1 damage to my raging raptors.
That checks out.
And then I'm going to do 1 damage to this little 1/1 dude over here.
That makes sense.
No, poor guy.
You just got here,
No.
so old.
Yeah, I wanted
But
some
that lets me
life.
get a basic.
That's real dangerous though, with the +1 and Gishoff having a combat damage trigger.
Yeah, I mean, the good news is that they brought another 2 toughness and Ghostly Prison doesn't apply. Like, Herald of Anguish stars fly in and crush her if nothing else. Assuming he lives.
True.
Okie dokie.
But yeah, the good ramp.
That will. You know what? I'm also going to tap 3 and put down a Rampaging Ferocidon. Players can't gain life whenever another creature enters the battlefield. Rampaging Ferocidon deals 1 damage to that creature's controller.
Rude!
What? Rude, man.
Now that cranial plating's just
Oh,
like a big
I didn't
thing.
even think about that.
Well, at least I got a lick in or whatever, +10 life, I guess.
It's true, it's true.
Rough.
That's funny.
Alright, that'll be the end.
I think at the end of your turn,
Okay.
when they commit a crime,
Oh.
I'll blow up the hidden strings.
Aw. Okay. Makes my life harder.
And then I'm gonna untap. And I'm gonna draw.
It's puppet strings for the record.
Yeah, that one. Yes.
Oh yeah, Hidden Strings is. I know that card. Would go hard in this, but it's blue, sadly.
No, well, that does make it problematic. Yeah, McCall might be better as part of the 99 for a multicolored untappy-tappy deck. But hey, there's a lot of
So I'm not
good
gonna play
effects like that.
a land just yet. I don't know which one I want to play. But I'm gonna pay red. I'm gonna get red and blue, so that's 3, and 2 of it is red. 4, 5, 6.
Interesting.
I'm gonna play an Inferno Titan.
Oh, hi there.
So when that enters, he deals 3 damage, divided as I choose among 1, 2, or 3 target creatures and/or players. And I'm going to choose my targets.
Mhm.
It's going to be this lifelink guy. It's going to be this demon, and it's going to be this construct.
Uh-oh.
And then with that ability on the stack,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna pay a life. I'm gonna give it Death Touch.
That seems rude.
Oh, I didn't even realize that that's... Wow, that's cool. I didn't even realize you could do that.
You can.
Oh, boy.
Oof. Okay.
Well, I guess I contrabanded my last
It
contraband.
doesn't hit planeswalkers, does it? No, hopefully you can take
It
out this
might.
then.
It's old enough that it might.
Oh, those say targets. They just actually they buffed it. Okay. Well, at least you can do that then. Sheesh, though. Okay. Well,
Yeah, mouse over
suppose-
says targets, nothing else.
in response, I will tap either one of them to crew Mukatai, so I have a blocker for the turn potentially.
Are you sure you want to do that?
No, I don't. You're so rude. I mean, I don't know if you truly target that again after destroying our boards and leaving Purrington's untouched, but sure, I won't. I'll
I'm gonna
just
give the
deal with
Inferno
being
Titan
unblocked.
haste.
Yep.
Oh, just remember to you take 1 damage if a creature came into play.
Oh yeah, I take another 1 damage. Only because you have the most life, Kiwi, I'm gonna swing at you for 3.
Understandable.
When I get
Well,
an attack
6.
trigger, or yeah, I'm gonna attack you for 6, but I get an attack trigger. I'm gonna do a 1 damage. I'm gonna do a 1 damage, and I'm gonna do 1 damage to Samus.
Not killing some Samut is crazy. Okay.
Can
Oh,
you...
so only 1 damage on my man here?
It still has Death
Still has
Touch.
Death Touch.
Oh, that's disgusting, dude. Wow. Shit.
Can you
Yeah, I guess
target
this,
my
um,
planeswalker?
If you
Um,
mouse over and look at
The
errata,
Oracle wording does have it a bit unconstrained for that.
Oh,
yes.
3 targets. Okay, yeah. You're right. You're right.
no, but Death Touch doesn't kill Planeswalkers, so they're left at 1, so you can.
But the Ranging Raptors is taking a Death Touch damage.
Okay.
That is a choice of all time.
That card goes hard with the
It's
Vial of
dying.
Poison.
And then I get to search for...
I'm gonna play a tapped Rocky Targets. And then I'm gonna go to end step and draw a card. And then pass.
That was absolutely vile.
It was absolutely a
Jeez.
crime.
Yep.
True.
Yep. I agree. Let
Good
me
enough.
think. 2.
Whew. My boy got Thanos.
So I'm gonna put this in and hit myself so it's untapped. Which will let me draw a card, so there's that. And then we're doing black and white, and I think at this point it doesn't matter. So just the grays here, I guess. To play Warnock again. Oh, by the way, when he died, my bad. We should have Big Titty Goth GF again.
It's true.
Who wants a Big Titty Goth GF? I
Take
guess I'll take it.
Oh, so free takers, huh?
I'm gonna make one.
Okay, it's a free taker, so I get 4 extra ones. I'm going up to 12. And now he comes back in because I'm casting him, and we're doing it again.
Sure.
Why not?
Nice. So I get another 4. I'm going up to 16.
I need some artifacts back on the field.
And then you lose a life from the rampaging Ferocidon.
Mm-hmm.
True. Then which is, I guess this is slightly better. I'm gonna tap these 2 and put some Nikes on the field.
Okie dokie.
Are these the hexproof ones or the shroud ones?
The hexproof one.
Why are they in Spanish again?
Are
It's
they?
even a
They're
different
not for
type.
me.
Mine aren't. That's interesting.
Mine are definitely in Spanish.
Interesting. It's
There
not
it is.
Spanish for me. Wow, okay, that bug goes deeper than we all thought. Yeah, I guess I will just equip those Nikes, or at least attempt to. Because I would like him to stick around for a hot second. Because this is now a thing that exists.
Well, it doesn't have Death Touch. It still needs the Vial of Poison.
Yeah, it's not like there's no way for you to get your hands on that again ever. Yeah, I could attack, but I'm not going to.
Okay.
You draw a card, I think, from something.
Oh, true. I hit myself in the face with the Sacred Foundry.
I will untap and draw for turn. Okay. That's a card. 2, 3, 4, 6. Yeah, I'm surprised Samut wasn't killed, because that means there's a double striking Gashath coming next turn.
Yeah, I could not
You
do
gotta-
that. I only have 1
You got a
damage.
vehicle you can attack it with.
I don't? I can't crew it? Because you killed all my guys?
Guy right there, he's got gold pants.
I don't want to do that. I'm going to say you didn't solve the problem when you could have, while making it harder for us to do it. You can deal with it.
I don't think it's a problem.
That's good. I'm happy to hear that.
I'm not so yeah about that.
I am going to. What was that?
Just for the record, I'm not so happy about that fact.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I'm just gonna be attempting to protect myself. This is a funny card I found for this deck. I'm gonna pay 4 mana for the Koskun Falls. World Enchant. During your upkeep, tap target untapped creature I control or bury it. And it's a black ghostly prison, basically.
Oh, fancy.
It has a little bit of a drawback, if I remember correctly, though, right?
I have to tap it,
Yeah.
or I have to be in my upkeep.
Oh,
a
for
second.
you, it's good. For
Not
you, it's
too
good.
bad for me. I can't do
Yeah.
my commander out for it this turn because he's 6 right now. But I will pay 4 mana and show off the Packdoll Terror. Oh, 4 mana, 3/4 toy guy. When it enters, or the artifact enters, each player loses a life and you gain a life. But actually, because of the Ferocidon, we all get to lose a life.
Oh.
So it's not exactly the most protective.
Well,
thing
but
in the
you
world.
don't lose anything, right? Because you gain a life.
But I also can't gain it
You,
because of the same guy.
Oh, right. There's gaining life. That's true.
Yeah, so I mean, it could be dealt with fairly easily, but at least you'd have to make an effort to. Someone would have to exert something to make me sacrifice my falls. Pass turn.
so, rules question. This is a world enchantment. What does the world part mean?
Only
only
one
can
world
be one.
enchantment can be on the field at a time. Yes, if someone else plays another world
Yeah.
enchantment, mine goes away.
What if someone copies your world enchantment?
I suppose mine would probably go away.
Good question.
I don't think
I
that.
assume so,
I
too.
don't think having the same name changes it. Oop, yeah, ban that person.
That's a good question. I don't know that.
No, I'm pretty sure that it kills the original because it's still a different one. Anyways, your turn, Doc.
Yes. We're gonna draw. Yeah, I mean,
I feel like we're all gonna pay for not dealing with Samut.
What do you mean, all of us?
Some of us
I mean,
more than
somebody
others.
will.
Yeah.
You'd have to pay, you have to pay mana to attack me, so I think you should consider that.
That's true. Can I even do it?
I think you could. I did count. I think you do have tap.
Oh yeah, I've got
That's
enough.
a dork. So you could, but I don't know if you want to do that. And plus, I don't think I'm the scariest at board anymore after getting so much of my stuff eviscerated.
Mm.
Angie
Alright, well.
posted the rule. Let's see.
The rule?
The rule is there can only be one world enchantment in play at a time. If there is one world enchantment in play and someone plays another, then the first one is put in the
Yep.
graveyard as a state-based effect. 2 or more permanents have the super type world, all except the one that has been a permanent with the world super type in play for the shortest amount of time are put into their owner's graveyards. In the
Yeah,
event
of
of a
course.
tie for the shortest. Yeah. So I guess it doesn't care if it's a copy or not.
I didn't think it cared at all, but it's good to double
Yeah.
check.
FBI open up. Thanks, Rachel. There can only be one.
So we are gonna pay 8, and we're gonna put on Gishath.
Pretty good.
Okay. And then we are going to +1, give Gishath double strike.
I'm gonna use my ransom note.
Oh, so I can't attack you.
It's goaded.
That is
Okay.
funny.
Well, so it was going to attack, but
Well, it has to attack now.
yeah.
That's also, by the way, 14 points of commander damage.
It's true.
If that wasn't,
That
if
is
there
also
wasn't
true.
already a lot of other problems coming our way,
Uh,
that is also one.
Okay. I'm going to attack, so
This is fair.
Jake, I'm gonna attack you.
Holy. Okay. That play wasn't enough. Okay.
This has vigilance.
It does.
Oh,
Doesn't have to
right.
tap it. Okay. Yep. I'm taking 14.
And we
So
get
you're taking-
2 of those.
You're taking
triggers.
7, and then if there's any dinosaurs that buff its power, you might be taking more than 7.
It's a good point.
Oh god, that is correct. I think this game is soon gonna be over.
There wasn't.
There's this guy.
Yeah, just one. That's the only dinosaur.
From the first 7.
Yeah, from
Yeah.
the first set. And then flip.
I guess that is okay for us.
Could be worse. Let's see what the second round has,
Yeah.
though.
And I forgot that this thing doesn't even tap.
It's true.
Yep. And then the next 7 is
Huh. One each time. Okay.
yeah, not too good, unfortunately. There's the
Oh no,
dinosaur
the egg's a
egg.
dinosaur. Okay.
That guy would have been one too somewhere here. Where was it there?
Look at this guy.
Hulking raptor.
Yeah, not too fancy, unfortunately, but
I do
still
think.
lots of damage.
Does the egg evolve see the raptor?
Yes, because they come into play at the same time.
That's what I thought. You do have to pay the 2 for hitting me, so if you want to tap your drove in your land.
Boop, boop.
I was really hoping you'd have like a heroic intervention that'd make you want to keep that mana up. Oh well.
Oh, thank you. Okay, That is going to be the end of my turn, so I'm going to end, and I'm just going to do this little bottom of the deck thing.
And then you draw a
Murder.
card from card
Which-
from Ludovic.
Yes.
Murder, please.
I also take 1, 2, 3 damage.
Poison his T-bone
Oh,
steak. I don't know.
So I'm gonna start with the Rocky Tar Pit. I'm gonna find. It's gotta be the blue-black Shockland, which I'm gonna pay 2 life for once this loads. What is the blue-black Shockland? It's Watery Grave? Yeah.
Chad, I'm scared. Hold me.
Boop boop. And shuffle. So I'm gonna pay 2, 3, 4. Five. I'm gonna play a Stuffy Doll.
Oh.
Classic.
Interesting.
I'm gonna pick Kiwi.
Fuck!
I'm gonna activate Hotfoot Gnomes, targeting Stuffy Doll, and you get a draw card.
Hear me out. If you don't name me, between the cranial plating and this bad boy, we can make some things happen.
Yeah, but this is funnier.
What's the draw card coming from?
He
the
activated an ability.
Runic
Okay.
Armasaur.
Wait. Yeah, okay, because it's a creature. Yes.
It is.
I'm gonna pay a life and a 1, so that I can attack you with my Stuffy Doll.
Oh.
And I'm gonna attack Stake with the Inferno Titan.
You have to pay
And
2
then
to
I have
attack
an
me.
Oh my goodness.
You're too poor. No way.
You
He's not
okay,
tall,
also
well,
can't
then
attack
go with
me
Kiwi.
because I have Ghostly Person.
Yeah, true.
No, I paid
True.
the I
Oh,
paid
you
the
did
Oh, you
two.
paid
too.
the
You
two
did
to
pay
attack
that
me.
too.
Okay.
You're right.
This is gonna go at Kiwi then, but the 1 damage is gonna go at Stake, and the 2 damage is gonna go at the Savage.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Understandable.
But you do have a Stuffy Doll that is attacking you. You could block
Okay.
with any number of dinosaurs.
And kill me outright.
Well, that's not entirely true. It would hurt a lot, though.
It would hurt a lot.
Do you
That's
not add
true.
up to 26 for sure? I guess you pulled the small guys.
5, 6, 8.
Did you take a damage
15,
from
18.
Stuffy Doll coming into play?
I did not.
It's 18 damage she could do if you block with everything.
Yeah, I think that sounds like a good idea, actually.
Damn.
Oof. That is 18, we said?
Yeah, that's what I counted.
And
Definitely
Okay,
double
okay.
count me.
Kiwi, are you blocking the Inferno Titan?
I think she
I
already took that 6.
already took the damage, yeah.
Okay,
Aw,
close combat.
it's gonna
I'm gonna
be
pay
rough.
red. I'm gonna play Blasphemous Act.
Well, now I'm dead.
Damn, that's harsh.
Oh, no. Okay.
Inferno Titan dies, the Thopter Ludovic dies, so I don't draw a card, and the Hotfoot Gnome dies.
Damn.
So all my creatures die.
So,
actions
just a
so far.
quick question. Since that also kills Vernok, would that still happen before I'm dead? Because it would affect you guys, I guess.
It's a good question.
Yes, because the trigger from the Stuffy Doll would be on the stack.
Not
Well,
sure if we-
my
I'll
trigger
play-
would go on the stack, then your trigger,
Yeah.
and then yours would result for the Stuffy Doll. Yeah.
So I guess as I'm going out one last time, do you guys want
I
some?
mean, it seems
big
kind of
titty cock
free
chef?
in this case. I'm gonna take that clue.
Yeah, I think I'll take it as well.
True.
Damn.
Uh,
Okay, then I'm gonna run to the bathroom quick while you
I
guys
will.
finish
I will
up.
pass.
I guess now the
Okay.
stuff he does just as
Just-
Year 1 Indestructible.
That is.
That is.
It's the
Yeah,
card.
I get to do dinosaur egg, so I get to
Yeah.
I guess 4.
Discover
5.
4, yep.
Is it evolved? Oh,
It evolved
it's
once.
a 303. Okay, yeah, 4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just a 0-3. Is there an easy way to discover?
There's a
reveal
Cascade
button?
option. I don't know how well, I mean, because Discover is very similar to Cascade.
Yeah, because I could fan out until we find something, but I just
That might be an
just wanted
easier
up there.
way.
If
'cause
there was like a
Discover's
discover
any-
button.
It's any spell, right? It's not like a permanent. 'Cause I feel
Yeah,
like you
it's
find a
any
4
spell.
I feel like you find a 4 CMC spell fairly quickly. But yeah, there's a Cascade button. I just don't know how to work with Discover, since Cascade is less than the number and anything Discover is equal to. So you have to put in.
I could always cascade for 5.
I think that would work if you did that. If we can find out, we can see if it spits out a 4 or 5.
Is there? What's the cascade button?
Sure, so let me double. I right click. It's actually at the very top when you right click on your deck. Cascade for X.
How do I?
So,
Oh, here we go. Enter cascade number here. Okay, so we're gonna cascade for 5.
there you go. Hopefully that will be correct. It gives you a 5 CMC, I apologize.
That's okay.
Oh, it did. Okay, so I guess you have to cascade
Well, no,
for 4.
Oh yeah. Okay, so that's
Well, at least those two would be revealed anyway, so it's not like too much is broken.
yeah, because this is the top of the deck, right? So it's just
Yeah.
okay. So let's try that again.
You might want to press that X first for do not cast a card so you can, like, go away.
Oh.
It does shuffle the deck.
Well, now I
though.
just
Shoot.
shuffled them into the. Yeah.
I regret giving advice. I apologize.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Just go ahead and do the fan out button, I guess.
Well, I think he could cascade for 4. I think that's what we figured out. But
So can I just cascade for 4? Just
I think that'll work. We already accidentally shuffled. Okay, so that's good to know as well. So when you normal cascade, you want to press the number you're looking for, not the number of the cascade's mana value. Well,
there we go.
that's a good reason for me to play McCall this turn.
A Jolly Sun, when creatures your opponents control enter the battlefield tapped.
Alright. And I notice Rat has passed. So I will untap. Upkeep. Cascoon Falls is buried anyways. And I will go ahead and draw for turn. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
True, Rachel.
Yeah, no.
True.
8 is. I really would have loved to have drawn a land in the last few turns so I could slap Missile Code on right away. But as this stands, I probably do just want to still play him and just see what happens. We'll deal with what I have to deal with. So I will go ahead and pay 6 mana and cast King Witch card entering tapped because of Kijai Sunwing.
Which is actually not horrible for you.
I've realized it might not be great though. I think I might just die next turn. A shame. Okay.
That is a possibility.
I don't think I have a I don't think I have a Deadly Warlock in this deck, but let's find out. I'll use one of my clues to draw a card. I could play land for turn. Nyxos. Not very good in the current board state, but I'm gonna get my land drop after a few turns of missing it. Ha! But then I do pass turn, and because Cascoon Falls is buried, I do think Doc could just kill me. With Gishath if he chooses to.
Well, I don't have double strike.
I have. I took enough last time.
14 commander
I'm at
damage.
14 commander.
Oh, that's true.
Gishev has the magical number 7 as
Mhm.
attack.
Your choice, and whether you want us to just be 3-player or a 1-on-1.
That is
7 is
true.
magical and 11 is magical.
So I suppose in that way, the Sunwing
Okay.
wasn't super ideal, because this 14 exactly. If I had any blocker, even if this is trample, I'd be fine, assuming there'd be no pumping elsewhere. But as it stands, row raggy.
There was enough pumping with the Goth GFs. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Man, I keep moving my entire desk on accident. It's just too strong.
I think I will go ahead and put out that 10 mana.
Oh yeah, I guess you did go down to 9 temporarily because one of it was a mana dork.
Yeah, because
Fair
the
enough.
little dude died.
Little dude.
So we are gonna go ahead and bring out Gishath.
It is
He
your
back.
choice, sir. Which path
He's
you want to go.
back.
Okay, I will enter combat step. Stake, I will swing at you with Gishath, and
Alright.
Kinjali is gonna attack at.
Finishing this game off. Sounds good. I died to commander damage. I don't think I have Deadly Rollick in this deck. Should probably consider adding it. I do like that card.
So we're gonna do 7. Not a single dinosaur. Oh my goodness. Where are
Wow,
Oh, wait, no,
Shaz
this
has
is a
not
dinosaur.
been. Wait, that was very much also Burning Sun's
There's one
Avatar.
dinosaur. Yes.
Well, no, there's also a pretty good one.
Yeah. It's a. Oh yeah, and Burning Suns. Okay, I'm sorry. I moused over things too quickly, but I thought it was not a single dinosaur. So we actually got some decent dinosaurs.
Oh, and you also get to discover Trice. How lovely.
Yes.
Man, if you get to the Gishav mana, things hit the fucking fan in it.
hmm
Insane.
I agree with that completely. Oh, there's once each turn
Whenever-
though. Okay. Oh, this is not 2. That's better.
Whenever a pair of pants, sun favored, or another dinosaur
Yeah.
enters the battlefield under your control, you may discover X, where X is that creature's toughness. Do this only once each turn.
Oh, and it's May though, so you can't wait to do it until for the trigger to like pass over theirself, whichever, and hit the avatar. Nice.
Yeah, I guess I could just do the avatar instead.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be 6.
Bigu number.
Did you just call it a pair of pants?
It's Pants Laza.
You doing 3 damage to me?
makes sense.
Yes, and I
Are
guess
you
there's
doing
no
3
other
damage to
creatures.
Stuffy Doll?
We can do
I
stuff, you know.
can't do- Why would I do 3 damages?
There's no reason not to.
Just to,
Yes, that's
just
true.
to keep kicking me while I'm done.
Yeah, hurt the corpse.
Murder.
And now
Okay.
we know you
So
pressed.
then we
discover
discover. Well, okay, so we're gonna cascade sticks.
Yes, essentially the
Oh,
same.
put these back,
Oh,
or wherever these need to
true.
go.
Those are Gishas.
Yeah, because these go back into the deck and then they get.
Well, I
my
guess
deck's gonna get shuffled.
it doesn't get shuffled from that one, so. But yeah, it does make sense. You want to put them in the bottom first and then shuffle it up. Yeah.
Okay. I don't. It's not the same as Cascade though, right? Because this says put the rest in the bottom in a random order. So let's not. I don't want to do
Oh.
that again because it's not the right thing to do.
You're right. I didn't realize that was also different. My bad.
It's okay. We didn't know, so we're just gonna put these in the bottom.
This
Well, after the Soul Ring Schmafu, I guess this game now is just invalid, I suppose.
It's true. That set and the discovery mechanic that came with it was during when I was very much off of Magic, so I don't have those rules down well at all. There's
We're
Dino.
discovering 6.
Yes, discovering 6, and it's a shifting Ceratops right off the top.
You good?
And that will end my turn.
Come on, untap. Come on, draw. Well, that certainly is a card.
Okay. You like cards.
This is not
Is it a Magic the Gathering card, though?
I can't commit any crimes with it though, so I don't think anything will good. This would be good with some of the things that I just board wiped away, but
And board and Kiwi wipe.
I'm at 22, and you've got 2, 9, 13, 19.
I see
Well, okay, so I can block one of them. I can block the largest one of them that isn't Trembly.
that would be Burning
Was that-
Sun.
I'm not immediately dead. So I could theoretically try to set up. What is in here? Right. Right.
It's a shame it does seem like this oh no, I timed
Oh.
out.
Well,
Uh-oh.
is
I
that
timed
just
out
me
as well.
or
No,
Nope,
that's
it was me too.
everyone. We haven't heard Kiwi talk in a while. Kiwi? Uh-oh.
is stream still going?
Let me go check.
Oh no, stream died.
Oh, no.
Ooh, they died hard. Well, I guess it's a 4-way draw. Good game. I definitely need to find other payoffs though. Before I bring this deck back, I have been kind of getting over decks that rely too much on the commander. And this one definitely does right now.
I was gonna play a new addition to the deck too.
Oh no!
Anyway, I think what I was gonna do that turn is play Harobi, and then pass, and hopefully not immediately die.
It's a good goal.
I don't know what
And
that card
then-
does, but if we come back, we'll find out.
And then if I'm still alive,
You got some
I
good
might be
stuff.
able to survive an additional 1 turn.
Nice, we can see more dinosaurs.
Is Cerobi a creature?
Harobi is indeed a creature.
More
I
block.
may have had something for that. I don't know what Harobi does though, but we'll find out.
If you have anything, Harobi is dead. Like, it doesn't take much.
It's not
Okay.
So I don't see a Kiwi or a Kitty in Discord.
They do seem
No, looks like they
to be
disconnected from that too.
extremely dead. It's a little sad. Challenge should we give them?
That really sucks. That happened to me yesterday too. I had to end stream like on the dot because it just disconnected on me completely.
Sheesh.
Well, I think Crypt is muted, so I was gonna say I have the Pterodon in my hand, the one that steals a creature.
Oh, that's fun.
If it says target, then yeah, Harobi's dead.
Oh, okay.
It says target. That's funny. Roby's dead. Now I gotta look up this card. Although I don't know if I can spell that name right off the phonetics.
It's spelled like how it sounds.
Oh, okay. I got it mostly right. I put an E instead of an I at the end. Oh, that's funny. That is a funny choice. Nice. I don't know if I mean, you're gonna play that this turn, right?
I would have to play it this turn, and then during their end step, get this Inferno Titan back, and then cast the Inferno Titan on my next turn.
And then Inferno Titan would do silly things. That was a nasty Inferno Titan. That was a good move. I definitely think I could also improve on my threat evaluation for Makar. And Ninja,
I was afraid
unfortunately.
we're gonna get my haste.
Yeah, I probably should have gotten the haste guy. It's true.
But if Gishath had attacked Kiwi, you would have gotten Steppy Dolled.
Oh
Sure.
God.
So
That's-
you were going to kill someone either way. I see.
yeah.
I was gonna kill whoever Gishath didn't attack.
No, that's
Assuming Gishath and all the dinosaurs blocked it.
it's ruthless, but that's a valid play. That's a good way to
Yeah.
do a lot of damage to your opponents. No, I should have thought about the goad thing as well. I did not consider the ransom note. That was even public knowledge. Yeah, I kind of tried to spread it out because I don't feel good targeting the same person over and over with that, but I probably should have been taking out more of Crypt's pieces. I gotta respect
It is
your
also worth
synergy more.
noting
Yeah.
that I went first, so I was like slightly a turn ahead, and then people were also missing lands.
That's
But at
valid.
the end there, I was completely out of resources.
It would be my time would have been a bit better if I'd had more lands. Which, to be fair, on a Ludovic draw, I did discard a Moldal dual face land card, so that is on me in some ways.
The only way that I think I would have had to like threaten Doctor is if I had drawn Sculpting Steel to copy the cranial plating.
Sure.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, so Cryptrat to explain, so
I don't know if we're
Kiwi
coming
died
back,
really
so
hard.
I'll just say
It
I
seems
had,
like they're looking. Kit and Angie did say 1 sec, internet chaos.
Okay.
For what's worth, if you have someone to be, I think it'd be valid for you to head out.
Oh, no. I just meant, I was gonna say, I've got the, I had a Pterodon in my hand, one that steals a creature and gives it haste and flying, so that's what I was gonna use next
So
turn.
funnily enough, is it okay if I tell them what a Hirobi does, Cryptrat?
Yeah, that was the only thing I was gonna play, so
That's
they
fair.
would have found out anyway.
Sounds good. So it's kind of funny. Hirobi's effect it's not a crypt doc, is that whenever a creature becomes the target of an ability, destroy that creature. So if you chose Hirobi, it would get rid of it, but instead of taking it, you destroy it by its own effect.
Huh.
So that's pretty funny. But I would move a blocker. So if you could do that, does the Pterodon thing have haste? So can it be? Oh, Kiwi is in the VC.
The haste wouldn't have mattered otherwise, because I would have been at 1 life at that point.
Ah, gotcha.
Oh, hello.
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 Interesting.
How's it
We're
going?
having like a. I'm so sorry. We're having like a giant internet blip. Everything and their mom died.
It's okay. Right before the climactic finish too.
Darn it. Well, I
I
hope
was
it's slowly coming back, maybe.
I was about to play a card to try to stabilize and then lose.
I didn't lose anyways. I do not see the table up yet. Kiwi is back. Ninja's very excited to see you potentially returning.
Incidentally, while we're waiting for this to set back up,
Mm-hmm.
game is about to be over.
It's true.
A game 2.
I can probably only do a game 2 if it's very quick. I can't commit to another like 2.5 hour game. So I should probably, the responsible thing would be for me to drop out, unfortunately.
I can play another one. Got time.
If Kiwi is audible, is there more people?
You can also do 3 players. It's a playable number.
Okay, so Angie's restarting Steam. We did not have such a big drop in forever, where like everything died.
No, that was a lot.
Did you get any error messages, or did it just blip out?
Nope, just entire internet. So much so that everything died, and our computer still showed internet connection.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
Weird.
there must have been. Yeah, there must have been some sort of. I don't know, cable being pulled, coffee being spilled. I don't know.
Yeah. Yesterday,
clicking?
my stream shut down too, right at the end, thankfully. But it gave me a message that said like my Steam key needed to be refreshed or something ridiculous,
What
and
the
I
heck?
had no idea what to do. So I was like, we're ending and raiding out. Sorry, guys.
Interesting. Well, I clicked on start streaming, but it says connecting. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Wait, is video back? Oh, is it happening like it did on Sunday, where it just it says connecting, but we're live? Are we live, chat?
Well,
Yes,
Hey, I'm
I
first.
guess.
Let's go. Also, the house sitting is going well, Ninja. Thank you.
I guess it worked on Sunday, so I'll just sort of. It looks very
looks
weird
like you're back.
looking
appreciate
over.
the offer.
It doesn't like OBS preview doesn't act like I'm
HDD at
back, but I
100%.
guess I
That
am,
doesn't
so we
seem
take
good.
those.
HDD. Oh,
Well, I'm sorry,
interesting.
folks, for that hiccup there. Who here wants to play more Cardboard Crack as I'm connecting everything back up here?
Well, technically the game does have to finish, though. I don't know if they Crypt and Doc just want to shake hands and call it good.
Oh, is it not over? My bad.
It's
not
it's still
finish.
we didn't get to end the match.
Hmm.
It's like a turn and a half away.
Yeah,
I
basically.
refuse to concede. I want to be beaten up by dinosaurs.
That's valid. It's very valid. Noble, even.
So I guess it's my turn.
But he still has
Well,
to
I-
play
I-
the Hirogi.
Oh,
yeah,
no, you have
I
to-
haven't.
you have to do
I'm
things.
in my main phase, I think.
Ooh,
Oh.
I just disconnected again. This.
Yeah, just disconnect the save.
Ooh. Maybe it's too much loading at once.
Maybe. Also, because Q hasn't said anything yet. Hold on. I'm pulling up their stream again. I can't pull it up because they're not live for me. That's not good. Oh, no, wait, they're all live. Hold on. What's this look like over here?
I'm getting the little not working.
It looks
message.
like they died. Not again.
Oh boy.
Hi. What an end. I mean, at least we were confident how the game was
Oh, wait.
going to end, but
They
it's
it
anticlimactic.
says they're live now.
Oh! Kind of. They went straight. Oh!
Hello?
Hello?
Yep, it looks like you're live again.
I'm confused.
I just want to watch
Apparently-
dinosaurs hit people.
Apparently it happened again according to Angie. I help.
No.
I'm so sorry,
I want to
Kiwi.
be picked up from the ball pit.
Kiwi is
Oh,
dead,
no, I'm just-
dead, Hiwa says.
P2P connection failed, is what what tabletop said.
Oh, joy.
Bruh.
I want to see Big Dino.
Who lives too far away?
I'm pretty sure me and Kiri are in the same region of America. Without
I'm
I have a
sorry,
very
are you
hard
all
time-
not
Box.
attached to Kiwi's house with a cup and string?
not right now. Maybe I should be.
I have a hard time telling if I'm live or not, if my internet is working or not.
Well, I'm back into the game.
Well, that's good.
Oh,
I take those.
I'm gonna attempt to join it, hopefully. Fingers crossed.
We would love to have room for more, Garden, but right now my stream and my internet keeps dying. 2 times in a row right now.
If it stabilizes, I'll be heading out though, so there would be room, but that seems like it might be an if.
If, when, hopefully, I don't know.
True, it's a
Hopefully.
when, it's a when. Let me just redeem
The
some
game
points
is
for points while
on,
I'm waiting.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, let me know when you're back in.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Angie to do stuff. But she probably is currently, everything is on fire sort of situation.
Yeah. Fair.
It is a little like rainy and stuff at where we are, but like not a storm or anything.
Did someone draw tic-tac-toe on the table?
I was
They
about
did.
to, and then we
But
died.
it's
Maybe
like-
that's the issue.
6-player tic-tac-toe?
Listen, my dumbass.
Okay, opening up table. We hoping for the best.
Guess I'm not showing.
So many things to load. I don't know if we should load things one at a time. I'm done loading. Taking my spot as a dead person.
I'm back-ish, maybe. Slowly but surely. The pings are normalizing? Yeah.
It's something for sure.
Angie's is a little high. Kiwi's is good, but big enough.
True.
So I don't have the active player thing.
Oh, true.
Yeah, I think my table is also a little bit bugged.
But
I
we
see,
can
like,
just assume that it's
Yeah.
big.
it's just going to
lords
take like
or-
a turn, so it's probably not a big deal. But I think we're in my
True.
main phase.
Let's make it
Yeah,
a
go
speed
ahead.
run this.
Very weird.
So
Hirobi.
I'm gonna play my big spirit.
Can't believe it.
Pay. Ah.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so I'm gonna pay. I'll play a black. I'll play a black. And I'm using the 2 from the Is It Boiler Works if I can get them to unstick.
The stage really wants to be tapped.
Thespian
What?
stage can be a crime.
Man, our internet seems to be struggling.
Much like the
Upstairs.
work of Bill Shakespeare, am I right?
So what I'm threatening is I'm going to threaten to end step Memorial to Folly to get the Sun Titan or the Inferno Titan back, which would then on my next turn let me play the Inferno Titan to kill some dinosaurs. But let's see if I can manage to not die until then. Pass.
Okay.
I think this is less dying, but more
Okay.
so he can get rid of that potential threat.
I mean, I'm at 22.
It's
They've
true.
got lots of big dinosaurs. They could steal the stuffy doll.
It's worth noting too that the creature comes into play tapped.
Oh, true. So you probably do want to steal the stuffy doll because then there's no blockers because of the Sunwing.
Yeah.
Oh, then again, is it lethal with no blockers?
It is.
11.
I'm sure it's just about lethal. Like
It is just
2 or
about
3 more.
lethal.
And I have to pay a life to get the Inferno Titan back because of Mount Doom. Well, I guess I
they're
can
gonna-
sacrifice the treasure, so that's technically not true.
But he's doing 24 damage right now by my count.
Yeah, so just anything that would get the stuffy doll out of the way.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna do. Wait, hold on. Whoa. Hold on. My
You
God.
can even kill Hirobi with your Slayer Stronghold.
That's true.
That's great.
Oh my goodness, I'm so
Um,
sorry, folks.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm
Okay.
gonna play down the swooping pterodon
Maybe.
to steal the stuffy doll.
Maybe
Do
you are.
it. Do it. Oh, and it's got haste too, so it's also another damage. Nice.
Yeah. It does in fact have haste.
At the beginning of the next end step, the stuffy doll will take 3 damage.
That's true.
It is funny to me. I don't know about the flavor of the pterodon again to use the thing it takes to attack. But I love it taking something. I love it doing damage to it afterwards.
I mean, I think the idea is it's literally picking up and throwing it at the enemy.
Okay.
And you
that's
get
fair.
you get some pants again.
That's true. We can do a little
Yeah.
discover before. So yeah, now we know.
Well, I was actually gonna.
Maybe we can.
Oh.
I mean, it's. I'm perfectly fine not doing it just to save time because I'm also gonna do this to get dinosaurs +1/+1
Dinosaur
and vigilant
Lord.
to trample, so we
Pretty
definitely have enough damage. And
That's
then we'll
true.
swing.
It is a May. You aren't forced to do it before you kill that.
Yeah.
This is why I did have a hard
Okay.
time feeling bad when you were mana screwed at the start. But you got there, Doc. Good stuff.
I did say do not pity me for the mana screw because I had things to get the mana back. It was just very slow.
It's true. I was definitely raising an eyebrow when Ludovic gave you a free ramp, Mr. Raging Raptor ping.
Was there a point to that other than just because I was gonna take that as a niceness and not attack you with the shaft anyway, and then the goading happened. So
You were last in turn order and also missed land drops. That can be pretty rough.
Oh, thank you. You never have to do that, though. I'll take my lickings if based on my own choices. But I appreciate it.
To be fair, the store
That
deck
is a nice guy.
does seem to be a bit built around that sort of politics, right? I would assume.
Yeah, that's true too.
Kiwi was kicked. What the heck?
I've been kicked
That's crazy.
in more ways than
I
one.
better get out of here before I get kicked. Oh, they are just kicking everyone. I've escaped.
Oh, I've been kicked.
I think she's trying to
Just
figure
went
out
lethal means nothing. I came back with 2 health and won a game.
what's going on.
That's
Yeah.
very true, Hyroth. Unfortunately, it was past lethal. It's the cards that Doc played. Alright, folks. I am probably going to be heading out here. It was tons of fun.
Okay, thanks so much for playing.
I hope your internet stabilizes. Do you want me to raid into you with these internet issues? Or what do you, what
You
think I'm
do
gonna be
you,
doing?
boo. You do you, boo. It's probably better if you write somewhere else.
I might
But you do you.
do that to be safe. Won all 3 games. Good. Oh, I'm talking to chat. Okay, so I'll leave the call now.
Sounds
It's
good.
great seeing all of y'all again, especially great seeing Cryptrad again. It's been too long. And I'll catch you around.
Bye
Catch you
bye.
later.
Alright, let me not respond to that. You ran 3 games last night, you ran 3 Bloomberg decks, and you won all 3. Very impressive, Hyroth. Good job. It's always good to be a winner. Most of the time. Sometimes I feel bad about it. There have been times where I've run every game of a day, and someone leaves salty, and then I feel a little bad. But as long as they were, especially if they were good games, that is an absolute victory. So, that is all I have for today. Not quite a 3-hour stream. I do like that 3-hour mark, but I should probably get back to the dogs. For those who don't know, probably Hyroth. I am dog sitting / house sitting this week. It's the same town, so I can drive to my place very easily. But I don't want to leave them alone for too long. I can't bring the dogs with because we got 2 dogs here and a cat. And I think having those 5 animals all in the same place would be much too much for any of them. I think leaving them for a few hours is the better choice, but that doesn't mean I can't do this for too long. It's also why, despite missing my Saturday stream, usually I try to do an catch-up stream on Tuesday or Wednesday when that happens. I am probably going to take my usual Tuesday, Wednesday off, just so I can not have to worry about this for a few more days. But we are done streaming on Friday. I mean, we're done sitting on Friday. So I will stream Thursday. I will, like normal, I will make the run back here on Thursday to stream. And then Friday, we will be home free. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do Friday, because the timing will be a little weird. I'm honestly considering doing like a really late night stream. I'm honestly not sure Friday's going to happen, actually. Think about it more and more. If Friday doesn't happen, I will do a Sunday stream to make up for this week. I'll do a Saturday and a Sunday stream. So that's probably better. Plan on, chatters, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday stream. Then it will be Monday for Magic. Then it'll be another Tuesday, Wednesday break. It'll be right as rain. I am waiting to get the Box of Pain from Kiwi and Angie. When that happens, will be a live unboxing celebration my 250 follower milestone and an eating of double spicy noodles. Look out for that. Whenever it comes, when that comes is going to be the latest stream after I receive the package. So it really depends on when that package makes it here. Depends on when the lovely Kiwi fam is done with that. It depends on how long it takes UPS or FedEx or whatever they use to deliver said package. That's all I have, chat. I'm going to be right now into a Lazy Sun because I haven't done them in a while, and because I am not like the most confident in the world about Kiwi Stream right now. So in case they decide to cut their losses and end it, I would hate to raid you in there. Plus, I think most of you all are over there anyways. So I'm gonna type this in here. Get my raids up. I hope you enjoyed the deck. I'm sorry I didn't get to do too much. I will work on it. I will work on it. I don't know. I might take a break from the deck first. I'm not entirely sure what direction I want to take it in. I feel like it can only either be degenerate or not good enough. And I want to find good enough. I want to find the in-between. So I'll be looking for that. For what's going to happen this week, it was probably going to be Bazaar on Thursday. I miss Bazaar. of it. We are probably going to do a Honkai Star Rail Friday. We will do probably ZZZ Saturday, and Sunday will be what I feel like doing. So if you are a follower, I just did the wrong one first. If you are a gracious follower, you can raid out with this message. If you are a generous subscriber, you can raid out with this one. I hope the Magic game was fun today. Hope you stay healthy. And I'll see you on Thursday. Bye for now, chat.